Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Long Bon Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, baby. Hey, today I'm going to talk to you about coronavirus healthcare workers report anxiety and depression. Please, coronavirus healthcare workers report anxiety and depression in the Philippines. Yeah. Now, for those of you that are here for the first time, I would suggest you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue to see fresh new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Whew. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is a country where many changes are going. They're going through a whole lot of different type changes, and just like the entire world because of the coronavirus pandemic. And what happens is this is a worldwide phenomenon, not just related only to the Philippines, but it is related to the world. Nurses, medical care workers, doctors, ambulatory specialists that get you to the ambulance, EMI specialists, all of them are reporting an increased case of anxiety and depression. And it's about their workload. Yeah, they're in a very hazardous environment, day in, day out. And it's not because they want to be. You think they want to be working around people that's about to die, some of them, and could infect them as well? Do you actually think they want that? No, nobody wants that. But that is their profession. That is their what? Chosen profession. So that's what they've chosen to do. Okay. And so most of them are honoring that choice of a profession. And they are to be the ones that are honoring that choice are to be honored themselves because they don't have to live up to their choice. They can say, look, I'm done with being a nurse and move out, you know? Then who would look after the people that are sick? Nobody. So healthcare workers are in a huge predicament. And I'm going to cover some things with you so you can know what's going on with them. And we have a healthcare worker on our channel, Michael Coffey. He's in with us just almost every day, and he tells us a lot of stuff. But I want to bring it to you firsthand so you can see for yourself what's really going on. And this is not just Philippines, man. This is everywhere. If you know a healthcare worker and they're going through some stuff, you need to lend your support in any way you can. Okay. Now, before we start the show today, I want to bring over, just talk about a couple of issues. Okay. A couple of concerns. Number one, I made a change to our policy of no politics, not talking no politics. Now it's okay to speak some politics, provided that you speak decently and in order. No cursing nobody out, no calling, name calling. That's not necessary. If you agree with the politician or whatever the policy is, say I agree. And say why. If you don't agree, I don't agree. And say why. It's plain and simple. Okay? That cuts out a whole lot of flim flam and a lot of animosity. We won't begin to fight each other. Okay? That was my whole point in not talking about politics, because some of you are Republicans, some of you are, I don't care what your political status. It doesn't make a hill of beans to me. I know what I am. I'm a Democrat. Okay? Plain and simple. But why should I come against you because you have a different political philosophy? It does not make sense. I accept you for who you are, what you're about. And I expect you to do the same for me. Now, when you get to the point where you can't accept me for me, or I get to the point where I can't accept you guys, I'm gonna get off the air. And I'm gonna get you off the channel. If you're gonna cuss and fuss, hey, we don't need that. This is a love train, not a fuss train, not a fuss train. Okay? Keep it simple, keep it decent, and keep it in order. Okay. Now, I try to be politically correct and say no politics, no. But I can't do that anymore because I'm about giving the truth. Okay. As I perceive it. Because remember now, the name of my channel is what? Black Person's Viewpoint. Life in the Philippines, a black person's viewpoint. Okay, my viewpoint. I give you my viewpoint. You don't have to agree with me. It's okay. I could care less whether you agree with me or not. It doesn't matter, man. But I give you my viewpoint. And if you agree, sure, it's fine. Okay, I'm with you. And if you don't agree, I'm sure I'm fine with you too. Okay? No, we're all not going to agree with everything I say or do. I'm not going to agree with everything you say or do. Okay? But we can agree to disagree and leave it at that. We don't have to cuss each other out and throw stuff and get me out. No, please, that's childish and immature. Let's be adults. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Be adults. I try to be politically correct and say, no politics, but I can't do that. I have to be true to who I am. I have to call out when I see wrong in this world. I don't care if it's from the White House to the courthouse to the bedroom to the boardroom. I'm calling it out. Okay? That's what I'm about. Bringing the truth to light. Holding the powerful accountable for their actions. Okay? That's what I do. So if you with me on that, I'm with you, man. If you're not with me, it's okay, man. It's okay. You can still watch the program. I got no problem with you. Okay? Hope you don't have none with me. If you got a problem with me, then you need to toodaloo. Okay? Because this is not for you. Okay? Because I give it to you straight. I give it to you right. I give it to you tight. And I give it to you long from my what? Viewpoint. Okay? My viewpoint. All right. So now I want to talk to you about that. And well, the other thing, we'll talk about it later. All right. So let's go ahead and get straight up to the point and get to started for our topic today. Did y'all miss me? I know you did. I know you did. You missed me, man. I miss you. I miss you, man. Anytime I don't do a broadcast, I miss you. We got caught up on some stuff yesterday. I couldn't, but I got your video, right? I work 7 days a week. I don't take no day off. He said, Bobby D ain't doing a broadcast today. He's sleeping on the job. No, man, I had other things I had to accomplish, and I still managed to get a video up because I take no days off. Okay? All right. Let's get started. All right. Y'all know how I do. I'll show you the thumbnail first. See this thumbnail? See this right here? See this right here? Look at that lady. She's a nurse. She's a COVID-19 nurse. She is depressed. Why is she depressed, Bobby D? Why is she? Because she's overworked. She's stressed out. She's anxious. She's anxiety. Not only is she just overworked from basic work, she's overworked from seeing many, many people that's stressed out in illness with this COVID-19 virus. People on ventilators. People are hyperventilating, can't breathe. And I can do that real easy. But there's some people that struggle with taking in a breath. They can't do that. They have to have a machine. And so when you see people like that day in and day out, it has a tendency to affect you. Okay? Yeah, it has a tendency. And so what happens is nurses are people just like me and you. Yeah, they're people, they're human beings, and they go home with that stuff. Take it to the parent, the children, their husbands, and they have a hard time coming back. So it's a mental issues that they're dealing with. Depression, anxiety, stress, fatigue, all of those things come into play when the frontliners are on duty. And thank God for the frontliners. Because if there weren't for the frontliners, people would just be they would have nobody to take care and try to resuscitate and bring people back to life from the illness of the COVID-19. Not considering all the other illnesses that are out there as well. Okay. So that's what we're going to look at today. Okay. That's it right there. Press, our frontliners are maxed out. And people are taking them for granted. A lot of people are just taking, that's their job. They get paid for that. They don't get paid for hazardous duty. They don't get paid for exposing their lives to possible infection. They don't get, there's no kind of pay in the world that you could give the person for risking their life for somebody else. Okay. So get that out your mind. That's their job. That's their chosen profession. But they don't get paid for that. Okay. You can't pay a person to risk their life. Okay. That's what they're doing. They're risking their lives. And you would be thankful if one of your loved ones was in the hospital and they didn't have a nurse. You'd be like, where's the nurse? I need somebody, or a doctor. I need somebody to take care of that. You know? So be thankful for the ones you know. My sister's a nurse. She's working long hours every day, exposing herself to COVID-19. You know, I'm praying for her a lot. You know, I'm praying for Michael Coffey, one of our viewers. You know, these people are frontliners. They're putting their lives on the line. And as a result of that, they have the pressure. It's just like in the military, right? When our men were in war, Vietnam, World War I, World War II, they put their lives on the line. And a lot of them suffered what? Mental depression. Yeah. And a lot of them suffered anxiety and trauma. Same thing is happening to these nurses. Yeah. It is a war, man. I know you don't think of it that like that, but it's a war. You're putting people on the line to save lives, save people's lives from dying. It is a very noble profession. It is a very noble thing to do, but it is a very hazardous and it is a very dangerous thing to do. And for that, we should honor these people just like we honor our fallen veterans. Yeah, I'm a veteran and I get honored. They give me free meal, and I go, Veterans Day. I like it. Yeah, I like that. You know, I go to VA, I like that. What about the nurses? What do they got? I'll tell you some things, man. I'm gonna tell you. Let me just tell you this. In the Philippines, guess what, man? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. And it's not a part of my presentation. I'm gonna tell you this. This is what happened, man. Nurses, frontline nurses in the Philippines, right? Helping people, help COVID victims, right? They get off work and people see them on the street in their med clothes because they have to walk home because no transportation now. They gotta walk to work and they gotta walk back home. So some doofus, some stupid idiot, I don't know what the problem was. They harassed the frontline nurses. And guess what they?
There's a free ride.
Please, Lisa, let me finish. And guess what they did, y'all? They took bleach, chlorine bleach, and put it in their faces. Idiots harassing the frontliners. I don't know what the mentality, I don't know what the reason, but that's gotta stop. It's stuff like that not only happening in the Philippines, but all around the world. Why? People need to grow up and get an understanding of what's happening in this world today. All right, finish that. Let me finish that. That's my rant. I know I tried to do a rant for the day. That was nah, man, I'm just being serious. That's real. That's on the real. That happened. Okay. That happened here not too long ago. And President Duterte was so angry about it. He made some very mean statements. They're going to find those people that did that too. And when they find them, ooh, I would not want to be in their shoes. I would not want to be them when they find them out. Okay. Well, let's go ahead with our topic for today and let's get started. All right. So I showed you the thumbnail. Depressed. Frontliners are depressed. They feel of anxiety, stress, and it's not a good thing. Okay. See that right there? That's how the wards are looking right now in the hospitals. Nurses, after they get through seeing with the patient, they become emotionally traumatized. When you're seeing somebody gasping for their life, I don't know if you've ever been to a hospital and seen somebody gasp for it. I have. And I want to tell you this. When you have COVID-19, okay, it's what? An infection in the lungs. It's an upper respiratory infection of the lungs, but it's a very, very severe acute respiratory syndrome, ARS, okay? That's what it's called. I didn't have COVID-19, but about 4 years ago, I had an upper respiratory infection. So I understand, man. I understand how they feel. You get chills, you can't walk, you can't talk, you feel like your chest is about to pound, but you can't. The worst thing about it, you can't breathe. You can barely breathe. You got to do all of this. Just to get one breath, all your muscles all your shoulders, your diaphragm, your stomach, everything you got, trying to get one breath. One breath. I was like that for a whole week, man. I know what these people are feeling. You think I want to put my life at risk? No. I know the pain of that upper respiratory infection. It almost took me out. I didn't have to go on a ventilator or nothing, because let me tell you the story. I went to this doctor. I was here in the Philippines. I went to one doctor, right? So, Liddy had to drive me. I couldn't drive myself. I could barely walk. I said, I gotta go. I could barely speak. I said, I'm sick. I gotta go, doctor. She said, what? What's wrong? She got excited. I said, calm down. Just take me, please. Took me just like that. She got me in the car, helped me get in the car. I couldn't even get in the car. She helped me get in the car, drove me to the hospital. When we got there, she had to help me get out of the car. I was walking like one of these old men with a cane, like tippy-toeing. You know how you tippy-toe? I couldn't barely breathe. Every time I took a step, my body was pounding, like boom. I thought I was going to leave this earth, man. I really did. And then when she got me to the hospital, North General Hospital, the doctor took a look at me and said, so you in bad shape. I said, tell me something. I don't know. She crazy. I know you know that. I said, I need help, doctor. I said, you got to help me. He said, I'm going to put you in the hospital. I said, hospital? I said, man, I got an infection. I need some antibiotics. He wouldn't give it to me. We just gonna put you in the hospital and let you monitor you. I said, no, you're gonna. I said, let's go. I said, I had to go to another doctor. Gave me antibiotics. I said, he said, when we put you in the hospital, monitor. I said, no, I'm going home. I'm gonna monitor myself at home. Got home. I took the antibiotics. I was fine after 2 or 3 days. I was just back my normal self. But if I thought I was out of here, I'm telling you, man, we don't get the right doctor, go and find somebody else. Doctor acting crazy. We're going to put you on monitor. I said, no. I'm not playing that game. I know what's wrong. Anyway, small story short, I know what these people are dealing with. I had a serious upper respiratory infection a few years ago. Then I came back in 2017. No, 2016. I came back from my trip from the USA. I got sick. I don't know what it was. A weather change. Huh?
I am 2015.
No, but after I came back, 2016. That's when I got it. Anyway, I don't know what's a weather change. I don't know what it was, man. But that upper respiratory infection almost took me out. Okay? And you can rely on doctors if you want to, but you better rely on this. And I had to rely on my common sense and my heart. Doctor, I said, no, you ain't putting me in no hospital. Because when they put you in the hospital, you on your deathbed. Okay? They just want that money. They put all these tubes in your. I don't play that game, man. Don't put no tube in me, and I know what's going on. Give me some medicine and let me get on out of here on my own 2 feet. That's what I had to do. I had to leave that doctor and go somewhere else. Better manage your own life. Doctors is okay what they do, but they don't know you better than you, and that rhyme. Okay, listen to me now. When you go to these hospitals, if they ain't right, get your butt up and get on somewhere where they can be right. Okay, I don't care if you got the creep out there. Say, if you can't walk, say, listen. Talk to your daughter, your mama, your sister. Get me out of here. Get me out. These people crazy. They don't treat me like I need to be. Get me. Tell them. You better get out. I'm telling you, man. Some of these hospitals, they call themselves hospitals, but they're really not. All they want, some of them just want your money, honey. All right, I digress. Let's get back to the topic. Okay, so we saw this press, right? These nurses, and the depression happens mostly to the females versus the males. It happens mostly to the females. It happens to some of the males nurses, but mostly it happens to the female nurses. Okay. All right. Let me see when I get my first one up here. And I left one of them out, y'all. Ow. Okay. I'll just do you what I got. All right. Here we go. That's not the first one. Hold on. All right. Here we go. All right. Not only our nurses are suffering in the hospital, they're not only suffering from anxiety and caring for sick patients while facing a dire lack of personal protective equipment and rapidly changing hospital protocols, but also foregoing the calming companionship of their partners and children. It's a whole different level of lonely. hmm From what most of us are dealing with. Not only are they suffering anxiety, stress, depression, but they're lonely. Because a lot of us, they can't share the feelings with some of the people that they're the family and friends because they won't deal with. They can't understand it. They can't identify with it. If you're a nurse, the only way you're going to identify with that, looking at a person about to die, is being a nurse. Yeah, it's hard, man. I saw one person. I've seen two people about to die in my life, and it was. I'll never forget those experiences. So I know what they looking at. I know what and they do this every day. I was wiped out. Can you imagine? They got to go to this one passed away and go to another one, and he about to pass away and go to 16, 12, 16 hours a day dealing with that. Stress, man. You need to, if you know anybody that's a nurse or dealing with this COVID stuff, you need to honor them. And anything I can do for you, I don't know what you're going through, but I know it's hard. What can I do for you? Is there anything you need? Just let me know. That's what you need to be. Support these people. It's the type of separation they have. Mhm. You just need to think, if you find it hard to stay at home right now, imagine how hard it would be to feel a doctor would feel to be a doctor or nurse right now. They can't stay home. They have to go to the hospital. You have the luxury of staying home in your nice air-conditioned house. You got cable TV. You got the internet. And they out there struggling with these people about to die, trying to keep them alive. Healthcare workers don't have the luxury of holding up in their homes to shield themselves from the coronavirus. They have to expose themselves to the risk on a day in, day out basis. Some are separating themselves from their families for weeks to avoid transmitting the virus to them. Yeah, separation, voluntary separation. They got when they get off their ship. You think they go home to their mama? They go home to their boyfriend? They go home to their husband? You think that? No. The most of them can't go home because they're afraid if they're contaminated, they may contaminate their family. So they have a safe place, and they're either in a hospital or they have a little room to go through that they'll sleep, get up, come back, do the same thing. How sad is that? You deal 14, 16 hours a day, and you got to stay. You can't even go home and hug your children. You can't hug your husband, your wife. You can't hug nobody because you're scared. They might get infected because you might be infected and don't know, because the virus is what? Asymptomatic. You don't show symptoms sometime when you get the virus. And it takes 14 days, if you're going to show symptoms, at least 14 days or more before the symptoms show up. Bob D, why are you talking about all these nerds? Because it's important. We need to support these people. And I'm about what doing was right. Okay? I'm not being politically correct. I don't care about that anymore. I'm done with that. I'm about calling out what's right. Okay? You know somebody that's a nurse? Just look here, man. Look here, man. Mama. Anything I can do for you, please let me know. I know what I just seen some things about what you're doing, what's happening. Anything you need, please let me know. Help them out in some kind of way. They need your help. They need your help. I'm gonna show you a video. I got a video to show you too. Okay. Watch this. See this lady right here? Her name is Miss Vera. She's a nurse. See how she's struggling? See how sad she looks? She's crying. Women and nurses report especially severe symptoms. It's not surprising that they're often called to do extra emotional labor, like keeping up a steady stream of reassurances while suppressing their own feelings, which is known to take a toll. Frontline workers and those in Wuhan, the epicenter of the original outbreak, exhibit a greater psychological burden than Chinese healthcare workers farther from the epicenter. Emotional labor. You think you get paid for that? Huh? It takes a toll on your emotions. You think they pay you for that? What kind of money can you get for your emotional labor, your emotional trauma? This is taking a toll on people's lives. Not just the virus. The virus is wreaking havoc in people's body on the inside. But the people that take care of those people that's sick, wreaking havoc mentally and emotionally. Trauma. You think trauma is easy to handle? No. Because trauma comes out in certain ways that you don't even think about. You get up in the morning and you start pulling your hair out. Instead of washing up and taking a shower, you start pulling. That's trauma. You start scratching yourself and start screaming, hollering. That's trauma. Because it's wrapped up inside of your emotion and you got to find some way to let it out. Sometimes it come out in crazy ways, man. And you can't control it. That's trauma. Psychological, emotional trauma and stress and strain, depression. Oh man, I wish I could. I just want to show you how it is. These people are going through a battle every day trying to save lives. And we got some crazy people dogging them out. If you see anybody talking bad about a front line, you need to shut them out right there. Look at, watch your mouth. These people are risking their lives for you and me. Watch your mouth. Tell them just like that. Huh? Watch this. Show you this lady. Her name is Miss Vera. Well, let me show you this first. See this lady right here? Watch this lady right here. Watch her. Watch the lady. See right here? Daniela Presti from Italy, 34 years old. Took her own life. Suicide. After she was diagnosed with coronavirus in Italy. This was a few days, about the 26th of March. After attending COVID-19 patients for a month and a half, she got infected. Okay? And she couldn't take it. Because she's seen the trauma, she's seen the mess, she's seen the stress, she's seen how people are struggling, trying to breathe, man. And it hurt her to her heart. She said, "Oh no, I don't want to go out like this." She took the alternate route. That's not the way to go, but that's the route she chose. That's what stress and trauma and depression will do to a person. And you want to stop that and prevent that. And the only way you can do it to help these people is to surround them with love and warmth and tender loving care. It's like, we love you, man. Anything you need, let us know, please. Something to try to help them keep their mind straight and their emotions straight. Okay? I'm bringing this to you because a lot of you don't have a clue. You in your own four walls, in your apartment, your house, and you don't have to work now. You got your check coming, the stimulus check. You got your unemployment check coming. You like, yeah, man, it's the best time of my life here. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna pay vacation, man. Yeah, give me some pizza. Have some pizza, please. Yeah. And all the while, these nurses out here are struggling, trying to save somebody's life, trying to keep from being infected at the same time, and trying to keep their emotions together, trying to hold themselves mentally and emotionally together. Yeah. I seen somebody on the deathbed. Yeah, I see with these two eyes right here, two people I seen on the deathbed. I'll never forget those images. And so if you haven't, you need to try to remind and imagine how it is. Somebody doing their last, and they hooked up the machine. And the machine, they can't even breathe anymore. The machine's breathing for them. And if missing their chest go up and down, all you see is their chest going up and down. That's it. The machine's doing it. And these people got to deal with that every day. It's not easy. Help our front liners. They need your support. They don't need you to criticize them. They don't need you to pity them either. They need your respect, your love, and concern, and compassion. That's all they need. That's all they want. These are honorable people. It's over 100 doctors in the Philippines and around the world that have died risking their lives trying to save people from COVID-19. They are to be respected, and they are to be remembered, and they are to be honored for their sacrifice to society and to the world. It's no joke, man. This is real talk and real life. I bring it to you the way it is out there in the world. This is happening now. This is not a figment of my imagination. This is real life. Okay. All right. I got a video for you. Watch this. Okay. This is a nurse. She's gonna tell it to you like it is. You don't play no game with you. Listen to it. It's two parts. You get part one, you do part two. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. I think I had something. Hold on. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you this video. Part one, part two. Her name is Nurse Vera. Vera. Nurse Vera. You ready? Here we go.
I quit my job today. I went into work and I was assigned to a COVID patient on an ICU unit that has been converted to a designated COVID unit. None of the nurses are wearing masks, not even surgical masks, in the hallways when they're giving report to each other.
You get that, gentlemen? See how she is? Emotionally drained. She quit her job. She'll tell you why. Just a minute. Second part. Here we go.
I had my own N95 mask. I told my manager, I understand we're short on supplies, but let me protect myself. Let me feel safe. I have family that I have to come home to, and the way things are looking, this isn't gonna get any better. America is not prepared, and nurses are not being protected.
Okay. You see the situation? She got fired. Well, she quit her job because they refused to stay. She brought her own N95 mask and they told her she couldn't wear it. And they didn't have supplies, but they told her she couldn't wear a mask. Nurses are not being protected because they lack the PPE, personal protection equipment, the masks, the gowns, the goggles, the gloves. They need that in order to prevent themselves from being infected. And hospitals don't have that, but they got to work in there anyway. You see how upset she was? That's just the tip of the iceberg. When this COVID-19 virus is done, nurses going to need to get some counseling, psychological counseling. Just like when the war was over, Vietnam War, the veterans had to get counseling. They was messed up. Messed up here. All the trauma they saw. They saw people getting shot in the front of their body, getting shot in front of their faces. And they had to have some help mentally, emotionally. Same thing. It's a war zone, baby. You think this is a joke? You see that lady I just showed you? You think she was just playing with you? It's real. Her emotions was real. It wasn't no fake. You talk about, oh, that's fake news. Yeah, come on, man. Don't play no game with me. That's real. And you need to understand the reality of the nurses' situation where they're going. They're frontline. They handle things that you can't handle. I can't do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't go in the hospital and try to tend to somebody sick, and I can't do it. I'm not emotionally equipped, and I don't have the mentality to make up for it. I just can't do it. I admit my shortcomings. But they do it every day, and they do it willfully. And for that, I applaud them. And for that, you should applaud them as well. Before this whole thing is over, listen to me good. Some of you out there watching this show right now, somebody in your family, maybe not your immediate family, but somebody that you know will get that COVID. That's how rapidly it's spreading. And you're gonna wish somebody, a nurse like her, was in the hospital that cares, taking care of them. So you need to support these people 100%. Anything you can do, help them out in any form or fashion. All right, that's it for today. Presentation. I don't want to bring it down too much, but that's reality. Okay, that's life. And you got to understand, when people are hurting, it's hard. When you see people suffering and pain, and that COVID-19 ain't no joke. I told you I had the upper respiratory infection. That's similar to the COVID. Probably COVID a lot harder than that. But I know I can understand some of the things they doing trying to breathe, man. I couldn't breathe. I was like, I could hardly walk. I could hardly talk. That thing would take you out. And if I hadn't got told Lisa to get me to the hospital, I probably would have sit up there and be like, gone. Because it takes your breath away. You can barely grasp for air. No joke, man. And you got people trying to keep these people alive. Support the people and support the people that's sick as well. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing done here. I want to give honor to those that came before us. See this man right here? Reverend Dr. Joseph Lowry. See that? Getting Medal of Honor, Medal of Freedom put on his neck by President Obama. He passed away a few days ago. And we just want to honor him as a frontier civil rights pioneer. Along with Martin Luther King, he's helped establish the SCLC, Southern Christian Leadership Conference. And I remember I went to his church. I was a kid. I went to his church. It was on Cascade Avenue in Atlanta. He had a big old church. He was United Methodist. He preached a good sermon, man. He was talking to a whole bunch of stuff. But I remember that he was a nice man. I saw him up in person. So he will be sorely missed. He's a leader. He paved the way, pioneer, and people like that. He was like, I think it was 90-something years old. People like that you need to honor because they paved the way for me and you. What? He said, I don't know nothing about that man. Who is he? Just an old man that passed away? No, he's more than that. He helped create laws. He helped Martin Luther King get a lot of things done. Okay, honor people that were forefront pioneers of race relations. Okay, all right. Also, one of my favorites passed away again. Another one. This guy right here. Remember him? Remember this guy right here? Bill Withers. You remember? Come on, man. Don't play with me. You OGs out there. If you 25 and below, you probably don't know nothing about Bill Withers. Okay? So don't come up here. I know Bill. No. If you ain't over 25, you don't know nothing about Bill. Okay? Bill Withers was one of the man back in the day, man. He had a string of hit songs. One of my favorite artists in the whole wide world. I thought he was already passed away. He was old. I'm trying to be kid, but he was like 80 something years old. But he was a good singer, man. He had some of the best songs. You know, sunshine when she's gone. Remember that? Grandma's hand. Laughed in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands. Played the tambourine so well. Oh, Grandma's hand. Clapped in church on Sunday morning. She said, Bobby D, don't you run so fast. My step on a piece of glass. Grandma's hand. Yeah. Soulful. See that soul coming out? Soulful. He had soulful songs. Meaningful songs. Songs that will last and stand the test of time. Bill Withers, brothers. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah, Bill Withers. He had a whole bunch of others too. But those are the two I like the most. Ain't No Sunshine and Grandma's Hand. Hey, every time I think about that grandma's hands, I think about my grandma, man. I miss it to this day, to my heart, man. I feel like I'm gonna tear up, but I'm hold it together. But I love my grandmother, man. She taught me so many lessons in life. Love her. Think about it this day. Grandma's hand. She was a church-going woman, praying woman. She prayed for me. That's why I'm here right now. All her prayers kept me. I could have been in jail, man. I could have been 6 feet under. Because I was crazy when I was young. I crazy, man. I tried it. I like, whatever, you let go. Young and dumb. She said, I'm gonna got to pray for this boy. She told me all the time, I gotta pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you, Bob. I got to pray for you, boy. So glad she did. Because I honor her memory and I honor her spirit. And because she's living through me. You know, she's living through me as I carry on her principles in life. Yeah. Grandma. If you didn't have a grandma that was loving and caring and sharing, you don't know what you missed, boy. I'm telling you, I had a grandma that cared about me. And she showed me every day. And I didn't care about her. I was rebellious at that time, man. I was like, she don't know. She talking about she's old, man. Get away. I don't want to hear that Jesus talk, man. Please, mama, please. Can you leave me alone? And she wouldn't leave me alone. That's a good thing. She would not leave me alone. Okay? And I told her some of the meanest things I could think of. You know how teenagers do? They don't play. They go for the jugular. They tell you all kind of nasty things to get you out of their face. I said, please, you old. I don't want to hear that old fogey stuff. Get away, please. I told all that stuff. She said, son, keep on living. Just keep on living because you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm glad she said that because now I know what she's talking about. I kept on living. Because what she mean was, as you get older, you will do what? Understand. Okay? I understand what she was doing there. I couldn't deal with it. But then the positive thing about it, all the talk she told me, I thought we're going one ear to the other, stayed right in there. And when I came to a point in my life where I was like, man, stressing out, all that stuff she told me came back to me. And I used to get me through. Okay? Grandma's hard to find, man. Good ones. All right. So I told you about Bill Withers, told you about Dr. Lowry. What else? Okay. I don't have a COVID minute, but I'm gonna give you one that I did the last time. Everybody needs to know this will never grow old. Okay, it's a two-piece video, part one, part two, but it's really simple, and you'll get the point. You'll get the point immediately. You ready? Here we go.
Okay, Isa, dip your finger inside the virus water. Okay. Did the virus move at all? Did any of the pepper flakes move?
No.
No, right? Okay. Now, Isa, take out your finger. Do you see any virus on your finger? Any pepper on your finger?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, we don't want the virus on our finger, right, you guys?
You don't want the virus on her fingers, right, you guys? I like how the way she teaches. She's a teacher, and she teaches young people, and she teaches them very simple. And that's the way you should teach anybody, not just young kids. Simple. Don't go on these highfalutin terminology and all. Virus, finger. You don't want to explain. That's how I do. If you understand Bobby D, I'm a communicator. I'm a teacher. I'm an instructor. I'm a leader. And I try to keep it simple. That's why I use the vernacular of Black people. I use that terminology. Yo, how, who, hit, how, four. I don't say four. You know, I use that because it's a simple way to reach and teach people. She's doing the same thing. Part two. Here we go.
So, Isa, can I ask you to dip your finger in soap, clean your finger? Okay? This is the importance of how we wash our hands. Now, Isa, does your finger have soap in it?
Yes.
Okay, now can you dip your finger back in the virus?
How did it move?
Do you see that?
Yeah. It moved.
You guys saw that?
Yeah.
You see how important it is to wash our hands?
Do you see how important it is to wash our hands? It's very important. That lesson will never, ever grow old. Okay? Very important, guys, especially during COVID-19. My mom used to say, you don't come to the table without washing your hands. Well, you know better than that. I have to go wash my hands. She taught me a valuable lesson when I was a kid. Don't come to the table without washing your hands. You know better than that, Bobby. I go wash my hands. I don't know why. What's the big deal? But now I see, you know. All right, that's it. That's it for presentation. We're gonna ride a train, man. We finna ride this train strong today, man. Okay, and we're gonna ride it along. Okay, ain't playing no game. And hey, if any trolls out there, get on out of here right now. I had some trolls on here. What was it? About 4 or 5 days ago. I had it on. That's why I stopped. Hey, just for the record, I do not do simulcast with Facebook anymore. I only do YouTube because I had some trolls come from Facebook, man. What's happening is this. A lot of people are off, right? They're off from work. They're just sitting at home. And a lot of the trolls was off. So I had 2 trolls on my show about 4 or 5 days ago. And from Facebook. They're talking a whole bunch of trash. I said, nah. I blocked them. They'll never come on my show again. And then I said, I'm gonna make another decision. I'm gonna stop Facebook. So I don't do a simulcast for Facebook anymore because I can't control new trolls coming in. I can block them. The old ones I catch coming in, but the new one, they might pop in again. So I said, I'm done. So trolls, if you're out there, stay away. And if you come on here, I'm gonna block you too. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's it, man. I feel like singing Grandma's Hand. You know what I'm saying? Grandma's hand. Clap in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hand. Play the tambourine so well. Grandma's hand. Clap in church on Sunday morning. She said, Bobby D, don't you run so fast. My step on the greasy grass. Said, Grandma's hand. Grandma's hand. Clap the church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hand. Play the tambourine so well. Grandma's hand. Clap the church on Sunday morning. She said, Bobby D, don't you run so fast. My step on a piece of glass. Grandma's hand. Yeah, my grandma, I'll never forget her. And you should always remember your grandma. She passed away. Even your mom, okay? All right, let's keep going. Ride train, Bobby D, Lisa, one nation under. Whoo, y'all ready to ride the train? People get ready. But the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board or needed love. Ooh, CC love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready to ride the train? Y'all ready for the love train? Everybody ready for the roll call? Y'all ready? When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard, y'all think I'm going crazy? All aboard. I love it, man. Yeah, man. Hey, that's how we get hype, man. That's how we get crunk up in this camp, baby. We say toot toot. All aboard. Let's ride this train, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Are you ready to ride the train, man? You ready to get some love up in this place today? Are you? I'm ready, man. Yeah, man. I'm ready, man. I've been ready since last night. I said, I want to ride the train so bad. She said, it's going to be okay, Bobby. Just wait. We got a few more hours. You'll get up and you'll ride the train, your love train with the people out there. That's okay. I'm ready. Yeah. All right. Ride the train, Bobby. One nation under. Who's from the first man into his house? I got to know, man. You got to be roughing up. You got to be toughen up. You got to be buffed up enough to be the first man in the house, the leader of the pack, baby. You want to be the leader of the pack? You got to pay a price. That means you got to be first. Not last, but you got to be first. You know what? First one get the worm, man. The first one gets the cream of the crop. You can see everything before everybody else, and you feel like a better person because you're number one, baby. It's always to be good to be number one. It's number 2 and 3 is okay. But then nobody talk about number 2 and 3. You know? Talk about number one. Number one. First man up. Said something about you. Said who you are and that you don't want to be last. You want to be first. You want to be the real role model, the leader of the pack. Who we got riding the train? Be the leader of the pack today. I got some. Lisa, did you know? Lisa, can you tell me?
Yeah, I know.
She know. Don't tell me. I'll find out. I'm gonna drill that. Don't tell me. I got you. I drove. I'm good at Terry. What's up, Terry? Terry was the first man in his house. What's up, Terry? What's going down, baby? You all right, man? He said, what's up, baby? Hey, man, we doing good, man. Good to have you. Good to have you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, man. Ride the train, Bobby D. One nation under a group. Good to have you, Terry. Terry, yeah, boss. Ride the train with us, lady. Ain't that nice? Ain't that nice? Yeah, Terry. Good morning to you, man. I'm sorry. You said good evening to you, man. Ride the train, long, strong, hard, and right and tight. Good to see you, Terry Evans. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Ride the train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under. Markel, what's up? Yeah, man. All my favorite people coming back on the show today, man. Good to see you, Markel TV. Anybody know Markel? You know he's about the veterans, man. Veterans, his game. That's his primary purpose in life is to serve the veterans, okay? He has other shows on the show, but the primary purpose of Markel TV YouTube channel is for veterans. You a veteran out there, you need information, you need understanding, you need some answers to your situation, your veterans benefits and affairs, contact Markel, okay? He's a veteran specialist. He knows information that you may not know that can help your situation, okay? Contact him, sign up for his show, Markel TV, Instagram, and YouTube. You cannot go wrong with Markel on the song. I got you around there. All right, good to see you, Markel, around Trade Bobby Lee, One Nation under groove. Yeah, thank you so much. Markel doing the doggone thing right, man. He doing the doggone thing. All right, good to see you, Markel. Thank you so much. He's a good boy. Good morning to you, Markel. Good morning to you, and thank you so much for the donation. Did you want to get on the job this morning?
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me Dan. These D gonna get on job.
Hello, Marco. Thank you.
These D gonna give you Dan. Come on, Lee D.
Wait lang.
Lee D, take
Okay.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Let's do the
Thank you,
penguin.
Markel.
Come on, girl. Let's do the penguin. Thank you so much, Markel. Appreciate that, man. Come on, girl. Let's do the penguin. Let's do the penguin, Lee. She don't want to do the penguin, y'all. What's wrong? Can somebody tell me what's wrong with Lee D? She don't want to do the penguin, man. Do you know what the penguin is? Man, when I was doing the penguin, I was like, yo, remember the penguin? You go from one hip to the other and you jump up and down. Remember that? I tell you, when I trained Bobby Lee said, don't forget the healthcare workers have family. They could possibly be exposed to COVID-19. So I can see how they could. I can't see it.
Oh.
I can see how they could be under a lot of stress. Yes, very good point, Terry. They could be a carrier. Okay, and when they go home to greet their loved ones, their children, their husbands, or family members, they could unknowingly have that virus passed on to them if they, caught it. That's the problem. That's why a lot of them, Terry, they don't go home because they're afraid to pass it on to their family or loved ones. They stay at the hospital, find a place to stay, and they sleep, get up, do the same thing again. Sleep, what kind of life is that? But that's their profession. They chose to do that. And many of them are honoring their choice. Okay? They have a tremendous sense of honor and a tremendous sense of duty. And for that, we need to honor them. Okay? We need to support them in any manner, shape, or form we can. And don't belittle their efforts they're doing. I told you I had an upper respiratory infection. Lisa D saved my life. She took me to the doctor. I could have passed out in this house and I would have been gone. Okay? She took me to the doctor, man. I could barely breathe. I could barely walk. And I went to the doctor, man. He talked trash to me, but we're gonna put you in the hospital, we're gonna monitor. I said, man, what? I said, I can't breathe, man. I said, let's go, Lisa D. I said, let's get up. You got to use your head. People talk crazy to you in the hospital. Get up. If you can get up, get up. I saved my own life by getting up out of it. We went to another doctor, gave me the medication, antibiotics I need. I said, he wanted to put me in the hospital too. I said, nah, I'm not going to the hospital, doctor. I said, give me the medicine. I'm gonna tough it out. I went home, started taking that medicine. About 2 days, I was back to normal. So you got to use your head with these doctors, man, in these hospitals. They want your money and all that stuff. Next thing you know, you gone. Use your head. Be smart. Don't be dumb. Right train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under groove. Frederick Mason. Come on, Bobby Lizzie. Come on, Frederick. Frederick is here today, and he wants to say
Good
hello.
morning,
And he's got some
Frederick.
prune
My
juice for you
son,
as
my
well.
friend,
Prune juice.
Prune juice.
Robert Trey, Robert Lee, Lee D, One Nation Under the Groove. Robert Lee, what's up, Robert? Good to see you, man. Robert getting to be a
Hello,
regular, man.
Robert.
Every time I turn around, Robert's on the show, man. Good to see you, Robert. Coming back strong, coming back long. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Robert. Got to see you, man, in the hit house one more time. Yeah, good to see you, Robert.
Oh,
Go, Lizzie. Murphy, hey, Ron Train, Robert E. Lizzie. He said, "Mine Boontag, Boontag." Y'all know what Boontag means, right? Mine
hello,
Boontag.
mayong gabi, Murphy.
mine gonna be to you, Murphy. Mine Boontag is Cebuano or Bisaya language. It means good morning. Good morning, Murphy. And my Gabi, which is Bisaya or Cebuano, it means good evening. And for those of you that want to learn just a little bit of the Bisaya or the Cebuano language, I have a playlist that has Cebuano teaching on it. I did some teaching, and it's a lot of them, but just learn the base. The first 2 or 3, that's all you're gonna need. It tells you the days of the week, days of the month, the numbers, good morning, greetings, stuff like that. That's all you're gonna need, man. You come to the Philippines, and believe it or not, if you give them some words in their language, wow, they like, wow, he can speak our language. That makes you go up like that in their eyes. They like that. So just a few words, man. You don't need to know the whole thing. It makes a big difference when you come out here. Right, train, Bobby D, Least D, One Nation, under a group, Frederick Mason. Frederick Mason never lost a case. He's a ready rider, love train, Bobby D, Least D, spread love all over the world. I guess I'll let Lisa D come along. She good for a good laugh.
I have something to tell you.
Okay. She told me something, y'all. Nothing to do with y'all. Something but I don't know why she told me that. It's something to do with one of our neighbors. No, I'm good. I don't know.
Okay.
She going to Yellow?
Yeah.
But is the mall open?
Yeah, there are.
What about the herb store? I need some herbs. Healthy herbs. Is that open?
I don't know, might be.
Nah, it's probably just a grocery store.
Just.
We'll tell her.
Vitamins.
No. Anyway, she told me something about one of our neighbors getting ready to go out to the mall. Parts of the mall open, the whole mall's not. She has a pass that she can go, and I think only the grocery store and hardware stores are open.
I think the mall is open, my dear.
Please.
The pharmacies.
The pharmacies, the banks in the mall, pharmacies, hardware, grocery stores are open. Okay. All right. Red Ride Train, Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation Under the Group. Sorry for that, y'all. Lizzie, I don't know why.
Sorry, Frederick.
I don't know why she told me. Ride Train, Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation Under the Group. Let's go, Lizzie. What's up, Fred Mason? Said, what's up? What's up to my brothers in the chat? Hope you and your families are well. Thank you so much, Frederick. Hey, I hope everybody is doing strong and doing the right things, not going out unless you have to. And if
Keep
you do,
safe, everyone.
if you do go out, wear your mask. Remember they told you that lie? You don't have to wear a mask if you go out. Because if you're not sick, you don't have to wear no mask. And you just, no. The thing is that they finding out, y'all. Y'all saw that video I just did. They finding out that the virus is in the air. You know what I'm saying? You can catch somebody just talking to you, and you sitting in their face, you can get it from talking and spreads like that. That's what the scientists are finding out. They ran studies. Okay. That's what I told you. I told you a long time ago. I said, when you leave the house, wear your mask. Okay. That's what I do. You think we got here without a mask? And in some places, it's illegal to go outside without a mask. You can't get in the store without a mask on your face, man. Wear your mask. Okay. And don't let nobody, well, you ain't got to wear the mask. Only time you wear a mask when somebody's sick. No, but you wear a mask, period. Because a lot of people, like I told you before, are asymptomatic. They have no symptoms. They're not sneezing. But they got it. And when you talk to them, you got it too. Wear your mask and stay close. Keep your social distance. Don't get in somebody's face. I know a lot of people like to talk to you like this. I don't like that. It's too close. That's too close for me. I don't even like that. That's too close to my personal space. Okay. Get back some more. And then you get back a little bit more because of the COVIDs out there now. Okay. Ride Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under a Groove. Murphy, hey, doing a fine, bro. How is it with you? Hey, all right, Rick, talk to his friend. All right, Freddie makes Murphy said, I'm good, bro. Love the train. Ready? Yeah, man, we ready. Murphy says, I saw a guy shot in the head 5 times. Ooh, as he died and took his last breath, I couldn't sleep after the evening, man. That's for real. That's now you talking about that's real life, y'all. You heard what Murphy said? He saw a guy got shot in the head 5 times. He died, took his last breath. Hey, I seen 2 people die and they last on the deathbed, man. That's a hard thing, man. I'm about to tear up right now, man. That stuff hard, man. It's hard. It's when you see people struggling for life, but they last breath. It's no joke, man. And when I think about that, I always think about how I had that infection, man. I was struggling to breathe. I'm like, everything I had took every muscle in my body to get one little breath. I was so sick. And Lisa G got me to the hospital.
Yeah, he's whistling.
Let's go. I don't get her involved. She got crazy. Let's go. Yeah. Right, train Bobby D, Lizzie, one nation under me, myself. He said, hello, Bobby D and Lizzie D. I live in New York City and had to stop listening to the news recently because it was causing too much anxiety. I wear my mask and gloves when I go out. I just can't watch it. Hey, I hear you, man. The news today is just full of negativity. I don't see a lot of positivity. And you have to understand, they have to report the reality of the situation. You can't get around that, you know. But I understand your point. It's too much of a bad thing, and it can cause you to be nervous, and it cause you to be somewhat paranoid because you might, I don't want to go outside. The newsman just said it's all over, and I don't want to go outside. I'm scared. Yeah, I can understand. So you have to back off to a certain degree. What we and Lisa D do, we'll listen to the news for a little bit, okay, just so we can get the basics of what's going on, and we turn that TV off. And then you know what we do? Music. I work with music. We listen to music, man. Old school jam, all kind of nice music, and it calms us down. And then later on that day, we'll watch a movie or so, you know, 1 or 2 movies or whatever. We got free time. Most times I'm always doing something. She's always doing it. But when we do have free time, we'll watch a movie, and then we'll look at a little bit more news, and then shut that off, put some more music on. That's what we do, man. You cannot watch the news. I mean, I can't. And I certainly, me myself, can't either. You cannot watch it all day long. You're going to be in your mind and your heart going to be like, you ain't going to want to move. You know, it'll petrify you. Jim.
Hello,
What's up,
JJ?
Jim? What's up, man? How you doing, man? You all right, Jim? Good to see you. Good to see you. Around the chain, I try to talk to my fan, man. What's wrong with you? I can't talk to my fan. She don't want me to talk to my Jay. What's up, James? You all right, man? Good to see you. Hey, what's up, James? Good to see you, man. Right, train Bobby D and DC, one nation under. Hello, Michael, coffee. I need some Murph's coffee in the house. Murph, Mike. What's up, Mike? He's a lead Bobby D. Hello, your chances of getting COVID-19 virus increases to 75% when you smoke and vape. Okay, I don't smoke and I don't vape, so I didn't know that. So if you smoke and vape, your chances and drink, your chances of getting it, that's probably because those things that he mentioned are dealing with the what? Lungs. And what does the COVID-19 virus do? It attacks the what? Lungs. It comes through, and oh man, I'm gonna bring tomorrow, y'all. Be here tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna bring you something. I'm gonna show you something. Somebody sent me something in Facebook, right? And when I looked at it, I thought, like, wow, I'm gonna do. If ever I get sick, I'm gonna do that. But when I researched it, can't do it. But anyway, when you look at it, you're like, okay, that makes sense to me. But when you go back and do research, you're like, what? But I'm gonna show you, man. Y'all gonna be like, when you first see it, you're gonna be like, oh wow, and you're gonna believe it. But when I show you the background of what it is, then you can say, okay, I see what you're talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna show you that to you tomorrow. Oh yeah, Michael, I'm not finished. Michael, you're right. Those things that he mentions deals with the lungs, and the COVID-19 virus attacks the lungs and it decimates the lungs. So if you have a prior lung condition, or if you have some type of asthma, or you have bronchitis, or you have diabetes, anything underlying conditions, the COVID-19 is not your friend. Okay, it's not your friend, and it will attack you to the core. And so what I do, Lisa D helps me. There is a tonic that I take. Now, hear me good, people, please. I am not in no way saying that this will prevent the COVID-19 virus. No way am I saying that. But I'm telling you, it will enhance and improve and strengthen your immunity system. Okay, this is a drink that Lisa D prepares for me. I take 2 teaspoonsful every morning. I have not had a upper respiratory infection since I have started taking this tonic. She found it on the internet. You get turmeric, which is a herb, right? The root turmeric. And you get garlic, okay? And then you get lemons, okay? And then you get apple cider vinegar. You boil that.
Plus honey.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgot about honey. Honey, and then 5 and 6 ingredients. Apple cider vinegar, and you put it in a pot. You boil it. And
I think it's 5 only. 5 ingredients.
5 ingredients. Okay. Please, let me finish the story, please.
Mm.
Forgot what I was saying now. You boil it, and then you let it, I think you boil it about 10 minutes, right?
No, you have to blend or.
Oh, you blend it first. I forgot.
You have to
put it
blend
juicer. Put it in a juicer.
Juicer, the garlic and the turmeric and the lemon. Squeeze it.
Okay, what we do is this: we put it in a juicer, all of it, juice it up, and it gets the juice. Then she takes it, gives it to me. I let it cool down and keep it in the refrigerator. We got a big bottle of it.
My dear, you have to mix everything first and then.
And they know that. I'm just trying to tell them the basic thing. I'm just trying to tell you the basic things, y'all. I'm not trying to tell you step by step. She's trying to give you the step by step. I'm not doing it. I'm just telling you those ingredients she uses. She puts it in a bottle, puts it in the refrigerator. I take 2 teaspoonsful every morning, and I have not had an upper respiratory infection since I have been taking that solution. I take it every morning. And it's good, man. It's strong now because it's got that apple cider vinegar in there, and it's got that garlic in there. You know, garlic and vinegar is good for it by itself, right? I take that stuff
Right here.
That's something right there. She got a bottle of it right here. This stuff right here. See that color? That's the turmeric. Turmeric and the garlic and the vinegar and honey and the lemons. It's good, man. All of this stuff there is good for your body, and it strengthens your immune system. So, guys, if you want to do something good for your body, get you some tonic. Take a 2 teaspoons every morning, and keep my lungs feeling good and strong and healthy. All right, now I don't know what Nurse Mike gonna say about that, but that's the way I do. You know, that's how I do. I'm telling. That's my personal testimony. I don't know how scientific it is, but if you look up every ingredient I talked about, if you Google it, you'll see all of those ingredients are good for killing viruses and bacteria and germs, right? And strengthening your immunity system. So it probably works. Okay. Ryan Train, Bobby Dean Lisi, One Nation on the Rue, Mike Murphy Hayes. He said doctors and healthcare professionals are exposed to and see things most of us will never see and experience. They need our prayers and support. Yes, they see some of the most terrible conditions. It would probably cause some of us to pull our hair out. Like, and I don't got a lot of hair left, but you know, I mean, I can't pull hair out. But yeah, it would devastate the average person to see what the doctors and nurse care people go through every day, and they have to deal with this every day and have to come home with this, and it's hard, man. So if you know a professional out there that's going through this, please give them your support. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation Under the Groove.
Murphy
Hayes. He said they are human. Like yeah, they're human, man. They got feelings, they have emotions, they have desires, but they are special humans because they have to deal with stuff that you and I would never think about taking a look at. Or I can't do it, man. I don't have it in me to take care of somebody about to die or could die. I don't have it in me to be, because I think I'll be affected. I don't want to, you know, I don't have it in me. So I honor the people that have it in them to do it. Ron Train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Bobby D, Lizzie, hi, our nursing staff is getting some residents, patients that smoke and vape and that have COVID-19 coronavirus. Resident patients. Or they're getting some patients that smoke and vape and they have the virus. Okay, that's not a good combination, Michael. And I hope you are taking your protective PPE and using it to the max, because I would not want to be around people like that. And they have the virus already. And I hope they're not still smoking and vaping, because that's a deadly combination. Ron Train, Bobby D, Lisi, One Nation, Frederick Mason. He said, sounds like a form of PTSD, post-traumatic syndrome, Bobby D. The first first responders need all the support and love they can get out. First responders, so like remember when 9/11 happened, right? The first responders ruled. The firemen, the police, okay? They were the first ones came to the Twin Towers, and they were the first one got messed up. All of that debris and stuff they breathed in their lungs and stuff, they got cancer and a whole bunch of stuff, and the government didn't want to take care of them. So they passed the legislation, I think it was last year or year before. All of the people that were sick had to go down there and march on Washington. Listen, we were first responders. Y'all need to take care of us. And they finally found some legislation to help them with their medical expenses and stuff. But when you first, you have to take extra precaution. Extra precaution. Ron Train, Bobby D, Least D, One Nation Under Michael Coffey. He said the particles, the dust of the virus are floating in the air. Yeah. That's why I told you, wear your mask. I've been telling you from the beginning, y'all. Those of you that know me and have been following me from the time this stuff, I told you from the very beginning, wear your mask whenever you go out. And
Even
then
you're not sick.
And then the CDC cover, well, you don't have to wear no mask when you're out. Only you have to wear it when somebody around is sick. And now they're saying it opposite. They're saying what I told you. They changed it because now they're finding the virus is in the air. The virus, let's say you're infected with the virus right now. I come to you, you have no mask on, you talk to me, I don't have no mask on. Guess what? Just by talking to me and you were exhaling and inhaling your breath, I get a whiff of that, I'm infected. That's why you got to wear your mask, man. Now they're saying not to wear the N95 because the N95 are reserved for the specials. You want to just get a surgical mask, you're gonna be all right because surgical masks do not prevent the droplets. But if nobody sneezing and coughing, you're not gonna get no droplets. But if the surgical mask prevent the fumes, the aerosols that come from someone's mouth when they're speaking to you, okay? And don't sit up there and play with me, okay? Everybody get a little spit. Come to everybody when you talking, especially when you're doing a lot of talking like me, you get a little spit come out of it, and you can't see it because it's so small. But that's why you need masks. You hear me? All right, right. Tony Bobby needs to One Nation on the Groove. Who we got?
Michael Coffey.
Michael Coffey. Okay, he said our body is the host. Okay, right. The body is the host for a lot of stuff. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you what to do for you guys that are health conscious, health minded. Here's what you do. Listen to me. I'm telling you, I know. Try to get your body as alkaline as you can. Okay, pH level. Okay, acidity level versus alkalinity level. Now, the way you do that, you can buy alkaline water in the store. Okay. Drink that throughout the day. Sip on it. Try to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses. Okay, if you can, that keeps your body alkaline. Okay. Now, the reason why you want to try to be alkaline, that's just one way of keeping your body alkaline. There's many, many more. Okay, but that's just one way. And the reason why you want to keep your body as alkaline as much as possible is because viruses, bacteria, germs, even cancer cannot live in an alkaline environment. Okay, so that's why many people drink alkaline water. Okay. Now, you say, Bobby, I don't have no money to buy no water, man. What I'm gonna do? Hey, get you some water, man. Get you some water.
Lemon.
Go ahead, tell Lisa.
No.
Get you some water. Get you some water. Put you some lemon juice in it. Okay. Get some bottled water. Don't get tap water. Don't never drink tap water. Whatever you do, never drink tap water. Bottled water. Get you some alkaline lemon juice. Now, don't buy this lemon. Hey, please don't do this. Listen to me good. Do not buy the lemon. You know the bottle of concentrated lemon juice. Don't buy that stuff and put it in there. Why, Bobby? That's the only I think you see in the store. I don't see no lemon. Don't buy that because it's got chemicals in there. The concentrated lemon juice in the bottle is called real lemon. I think it's some other name. Don't buy that stuff. You need the real fruit. You need the lemon. Or if you don't see lemon, get lemon or lime juice. They're the same thing. You put it in the water. Don't buy the lemon juice in the bottle now because it's concentrated with a whole bunch of chemicals. You're going to be killing yourself with those chemicals, okay? Buy yourself. Get your the real fruit, lime or lemon juice. Squirt in the water. Take a bottle of water and drink that water throughout the day. It keeps your vocal cords moist. It protects your immunity. It strengthens your immunity system. And it keeps your body alkaline, okay? That way you keep your body from developing stuff that shouldn't be there. Because that alkalinity, I told you just now, you can Google this if you want to. Germs, viruses, bacteria, even cancer cannot live in an alkaline environment. Okay? Remember that. Ryan Train, Bob D, Least D, One Nation Under. Woohoo! Murphy. Oh, what happened here?
That's it.
That's it? Murphy, that's it. Murphy says they are like soldiers. They are on the front line of this viral war. Yeah, man. They're just like soldiers. And they're very disciplined people because they get up and do the same thing over and over. But when this thing is over with, we have to treat them like they're soldiers. We have to treat them like they're veterans of a war. And that's what the problem I have is that people are not going to treat them like they're veterans, and people are not going to recognize the PTSD that they have. And a lot of them are going to have PTSD, and a lot of them go. I'm not going to say that, but a lot of them are going to have the effects of PTSD, and it won't be seen. It won't be obvious, but it'll be there, and it'll come out in crazy ways, man. Psychosomatic disorder, all kind of stuff, man. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Least D, One Nation Under Rule, Frederick Mason. He said, Murphy, hey, real talk, Murphy. Murphy Hayes is very amazing. For sure, man, it's real. Yeah, man, hey, I bring it to you real, man. I don't play games. Like a lot of these guys, they be like, oh, yeah, man, we had a good time. Yeah, man. How's that going to help me live my life? Huh? How's that going to help me get money in my pocket? Huh? How's it going to help me deal with my family better, my wife, my Philippine? You just want to feel, you don't want a few jollies? Yeah, okay, that's your thing, But you want some information, education? You want some motivation? You're in the right place, baby. Michael Coffey, he said, COVID-19 coronavirus affects our epithelial membrane cells in our lungs. That's why our breathing is shutting down. Okay, I understand. It affects the lungs. He used a big name that I can't pronounce. But yeah, all I know is it gets to lungs, man. Okay, that's what the virus does. It attacks your lungs and it tries to shut your lungs down. It tries to take you out. But you have to be strong, man. You have to be strong in your mind and in your body to fight this virus. If you got in your mind, nothing gonna take me out till the Lord time for me to go, and it's not my time. That's how you got to think. It's like when I got sick with that upper respiratory virus, I felt I was gone. But something in me said, no, I'm not going out like this. I just didn't hospital. I could barely talk. Hospital. She got me. She had to help me to the car, man. I got on her shoulder. I was like that. I got to the car. She had to help me get in the car. I could barely move, man. And when they got to this crazy doctor, and I had to go, whoo, don't let me start with that doctor no more. Every time I think about it, I'm like, what? Put me in the hospital, bond to me. I said, let's go. Got up out of there, man. You got to be your own physician sometime. I mean, I'm not putting the doctor down because they good for their particular. I'm not putting the nurses down either. They're good for their particular education and training. But you know your body better than anybody else. And you know when somebody telling you something ain't right. You ain't stupid. Use your head. I know what he told me wasn't right. And if I could have been, I let him put me in the hospital, the next day I could have been gone. I ain't crazy, man. Praise the I'm telling you, man. Rod Train Bobby lead the One Nation Under Groove. Me, myself. He's a very sad video. I have family members and friends that are nurses. Yes, I have my family member that's a nurse. I have two family members that's nurses. One is actually not a nurse. My sister's a nurse. My niece is a physician's assistant. That's almost like a doctor. So they're working hard hours, man. They're working long, hard hours. Okay. And it's hard. And I try to talk to them every now and then, but they're so busy and tired, they can't do it. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Murphy Hayes, it's sad to see a great nation like the United States drop the ball. Like, amen. It's a terrible thing. And you know what? History will not be kind to the people that mishandled this situation. Yeah, they talked about Obama like he was a dog for 8 years, but he ain't never did nothing stupid like this. He ain't never dropped the ball that helped his people. Remember we had the H1N1? Who got us through it? Obama. Leadership, man. You need good leadership. You know, I know y'all mad with me now because I mentioned his name. Some people don't even like to hear his name. It's okay, man. That's not your thing. That's not your thing. It's okay. Some people don't. If I say Trump, they get mad. What are you talking about Trump? He's talking about Trump. Trumpers. Yeah, it's got some never Trumpers out there. These want me to stop. I'm not gonna stop. I used to be politically correct and try to say, no, we can't say nothing about Trump because people gonna leave the channel. And, hey, you wanna leave? Step. I said something about him.
Stop, buddy.
He said, stop. I'm not stopping, Lee. I'm telling people what's right. I'm standing up for what's right. The people that drop the ball on this situation, history will not be kind to them. And I think that when we go to the ballot box in November, it will not be kind to the people that messed up, caused this stuff. People lied, man. I can see with just some money. Okay, they got some money missing, like the big tax bill. You remember the big tax bill they passed, and all the big people at the top got the money, big corporations, and the little man said, where my piece at? I'm supposed to get some more money. I'm supposed to, you know how we talk, we say, I'm supposed to get some more money in my check, sir. I don't see no more money, sir. Where's my money, sir? Get out of here, man. Because the big corporation got the money, you know, all that kind of stuff. Y'all remember that stuff when it come time to go to November, okay? And I'm not telling you to vote for who you want. You want to vote, you like what's going on right now? Keep the same people in the same position. Vote for them. If you don't like what's going on right now, then make a change, okay? I can't tell you who to vote for, but I can tell you to vote. I don't care who you vote for. Vote for the person you want you think is going to be the best for you. That's my recommendation. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, the group, Michael Coffee, Lizzie and Bobby. Some U.S. citizens are not taking it seriously. Our nursing staff is working very hard to take care of you. And some of us nurses die from nursing. Right? Yeah, that happens. Mike, answer a few questions for me, Mike. What city are you in, Mike? And what's the name of your hospital for me, Mike? Your city you're in, and the name of your hospital, Mike, and what shift do you work, okay? Answer those questions for me, Mike. Thanks so much. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee D, One Nation Under a Groove. Frank T. What's up, Frank? I ain't seen you in a while, man. You okay? Good to see
Hello,
you, man.
Frank.
Good to see you. I think I've seen him before. I'm not sure. But good to see you. Frank, if you're new here, remember to like, share, and subscribe on the channel. And we call this part of the train, the love train, where we talk to each other. We shake hands, we greet, we meet. Well, we don't shake hands literally, but we shake hands, we're greeting each other. And we support each other about the things of this world, what's happening, what can we do to reach one, teach one, each one, reach one, each one, teach one, help one another, and support one another as we go through this life. Because it's not easy sometimes. And you need a little help from your what? Friends. That's what we do. Just a little help from my friends. Yeah, that's what we do. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation Under my coffee. Lizzie and Bobby. Please stay at home with your quarantine and lockdown. Yeah, man, that's what we doing, man. We ain't playing no. You think we playing, man? I ain't playing no game, man. I told you I had an upper respiratory infection. You think my lungs? You think if I got the COVID, I'd be like, okay, I'm done. Nah, the COVID gonna kick my butt if I got one. That's why I'm staying in the house. I'm not playing no games. No, I'm not going outside. Only time I go outside, I have a mask on and we go get some groceries. That's it. I play the game, man. I got plenty of sense. Round Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under Groove. He sung a lot of yeah, man. What's her name? Bill Withers. That was my man back in the day, man. Grandma, hey, don't get me started. Don't get me started, Murphy, because you know I can't stop, but I'll get started. And then he said, ain't no sunshine when she gone.
Oh my goodness.
Only and despair. Ain't no sunshine when she gone. This house ain't anytime she goes away. And I know. Can't keep little thing alone. I know. No sunshine when you gone. This house ain't going long. Anytime she goes away. Whoo, yeah. Oh man, don't get me started. I want to sing that. I know. Woo. Can't keep nothing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she gone. Frank T, what's up, man? He said our staff continues to work facing PPE, personal protective equipment. I had to use 4-year-old N95 from my brother for work. Okay, Frank. Frank, you're a medical staff person as well. Are you a doctor, nurse, EMT? Let us know. We want to pray for you, man. We need to know. We're praying for Michael Coffee, and we're going to pray for Frank. Frank, let us know where you're at, man. As far as your what's your title, what you do, because you are important to us. It's people like you that we need to hear from. so we can know the real deal of what's going on. I know we get news reports, but you know what? Listen to me, man. You cannot trust everything you see on the news. Y'all know that, right? Whatever you see on the news, and if you were interested in it, go read about it for yourself and go research it, because the news don't tell you a whole story. You should know that by now. If you don't know, you better know. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah, they don't tell you. But people like Frank, that's real, stuff like that. That's the kind of news I need to know. Okay? Round train, Bobby Lee D, One Nation on the group. Randy Jr. Randy Jr. What's up, Randy? He said, I just came from the emergency room for my cousin, and the nurses are just using regular masks, not N95 respirators. Sad stories, man, about them. Yeah, man. They are on the front line of this battle, and they don't have the proper equipment to protect them from getting infected. That's why a lot of them are coming down with this sickness. I told you about the nurse in Italy, 34-year-old nurse. She did what? Took her life because she became infected, and because she had seen how the people die. People die in pain, man. Grasping for air. Your body's all hurt. Just everything, every muscle, every fiber in your body is pulling to get one particle of air to push in your body. That hurts. You do that 24/7, 24/7, every day. That hurts. And they can't even talk. So people see that every day. And she, oh my God, I don't want to go out like that. She got free. I'm sorry to see she took her life, but that sometimes people get depressed and they do bad, desperate things. That's not good. So you guys, please support these people. They need your help. They need your prayers. You can't do nothing to pray for them, man. Pray for them. Right, train Bobby D. Lee D. One Nation on the group. Dave Carter, what's up, Dave? You all right, man?
Dave.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good
What's up, Dave? You all right, man? Good to see Dave. I like that. Dave. I like that hat, man. Can you see my hat, man? Please. Just kid, Dave. Man. Good to see you, Dave.
Can I borrow your hat?
Right, train Bobby D. Lee D. Michael Coffee. Okay, keep faith.
God bless everybody on the train today. Peace out. Keep the faith. I gotta get back to work here at the hospital. Love the show from Nurse.
Okay, Nurse Mike, let me tell you something, man. Somebody told me that Nurse might not be the Nurse Mike we think he is. Okay, Nurse Mike, I did you tell me, Nurse, what hospital you in, what city you in? I need to know, okay? Because somebody told me, said, you believe all them stuff, Nurse Mike? I said, yeah, I have to believe it until I see otherwise. Nurse Mike, they're saying you're not nurse, okay? So I don't know. Somebody's Nurse Mike, they're saying that you're not nurse. Go back up, please. We're gonna get that when we get that. Okay, so identify your information, identify your situation, so we know you're real. We're not playing games, right? Thank you. Michael Coffee, he said.
That was it.
Me and myself, he said, Rip Bill Withers, he made great songs that have stood the test of time. My favorites are Lovely. Right. Yeah, I remember Lovely Day. I can't think of it. Lovely Day. Something like that. Something like Lovely Day. All those songs, man. Every song he made, it touched me. It touched my heart. And I identified with him. The two songs that I identify the most are Ain't No Sunshine and Grandma's Hand. Man, when he said, when I heard that Grandma's Hand, every time I sing that song, every time I hear that song, it reminds me of my mother. Because that's what my mother was. She was special. She clapped in church every Sunday morning. She played a tambourine. My grandma played a tambourine, man. Serious. Every time she was a choir singer, right? She would get that tambourine, and when the choir was singing, she'd yeah, man. That was. And so I identify with that song. Being Bill was like that when it comes to that song, because he hit me, man. And some songs do you like that. They'll tell you a whole life story. And you be like, yeah, and you go back in your mind with all the memories and stuff, man. It's amazing what a song can do to you and for you. Right, train Bobby Lee, One Nation under woohoo. Me myself, he said we'll never have his music like his anymore, which is unfortunate. Yeah, they don't make music like that now. All the OG songs I've been singing. Bet your back alley, wow, you're the one that I've been waiting for forever. Y'all remember them songs? You don't hear that kind of stuff no more, because all they talk about is the old song. At least you don't like me sing old song. But hey, I love old song. All them songs like that, you don't hear that stuff no more. But that's the best kind of music, because they keep it clean. They don't get all this I'm gonna get you all kind of crazy stuff. They don't do all that. They keep it clean, but you know what they're talking about. And it's just amazing that you don't hear those stuff anymore. You have to play the old school jams to hear it. But I'm not against new stuff. I'm really not, because I like all kind of music. But this type of music that get too graphic, I don't like that much. Okay, when it gets too graphic, I'm like pull back. Okay, but I like the beats. Ride the train, Bobby D, Lizzy D, One Nation Under Group. Anthony Davis. He said, "Hi, Bobby D, Lizzy from Ohio,
Ohio
Ohio."
might be Ohio.
No, he's Ohio. Maybe that's Hawaii, someplace in Hawaii. Probably. Good to see you, Anthony. I'm not sure if you're new here, Anthony. Go ahead and click that subscribe button for me, man.
And like our videos, please.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe to the video, man. We bring it to you real, man. We don't play. You see how we do, right? This is how we are, man. And we think we playing the game with you, like we putting on now. I'm this way every day. At least D is this way every day too. This is how we are. We're good people, man. Good to see you, Mike. Good to see you, Anthony. Rod Train, Bobby D, Lizzy D, One Nation Under. Murphy Hayes, he said, they just recently confiscated millions of N95 masks, face shields, and other things from our hoarders on good. And they need to put them in jail too. Give them some time for acting a fool like that. Hoarding that stuff when people need it. What's wrong? What can you tell me? What's wrong with these people? I don't understand, man. Times of need, they're gonna hoard up on the stuff the nurses need. Lock him up. Lock his butt up, man. Rod Train, Bobby D, Lizzy, One Nation Under. Frank T, he said, as a healthcare worker, it really upsets me to see people, church groups, that ignore quarantine orders that these folks are helping to spread the virus. Hey,
wow.
Frank T, I agree with you 100%. I'm a church goer. Okay, I go to church. We go to church every Sunday, just about. So when they shut it down, I say, well, it must be a reason. I'm not, you think I'm angry? No, I'm happy. Because just like Frank said, it's stopping to spread the virus. Use your head, church goers, you church people out there, stop acting a fool. And if you violate the orders of the social distancing and congregating more than 10, you should be arrested. Okay? And I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm saying, yeah, put him behind jail, put him behind bars. Because he ain't got no business doing breaking the law. Okay? Rod Train, Bobby D, Lizzy, One Nation Under Groove. The only Heiko. What's up, Heiko? What's up, man? I ain't seen you in a while. You okay?
Hello.
Good to see you, man. Riding the train, Bobby D, Lizzy, saying hello, my friend. Hello, Heiko. Good to see you, man. He is the only Heiko. He's just saying Heiko now. He is the only. You hear that, Lizzy? He's the only one. The only Heiko. I remember that name, Heiko. What's up, man? Good to see you. I ain't seen you in a while, man. You show your face a little bit more, okay? Come back around sometime. Ride Train, Bobby D, Lizzy, One Nation Under Group. Pedro Mason, what's up, Frederick? Perry Mason on the case, man. He said the ill-prepared government and healthcare said, yeah, man, we were ill-prepared. Now, you know what they're trying to do? The government trying to say, well, Obama, he didn't restock, and Bush left Obama with bad stuff, and Obama had the N1. Obama had the N1 crisis, man. You talking about? It could have been, that H1N1 could have been worse than this doggone COVID. He took care of the thing, okay? Minimize death. Let's go ahead. Let's go. Ride Train, Bobby D, Lizzy, One Nation Under Group. Murphy, hey. He said, hi, Mr. Markel. I just subscribed, like your video. Hey, man, y'all, I'm telling you, man, anybody out there, subscribe to Markel. Markel is a good friend of the show, and he's a positive-minded person, just like me. He don't play no games, and he's straight up, okay? Subscribe to his show. Thanks so much, Murphy. Appreciate that. Michael Coffee, he said, Lizzy D, many of God's wonderful blessings shine all over you. Lizzy D, back to work for me. Keep the love. Okay, Michael, I told you, let me know where you work at, man. What's the name of your hospital? What city you in? Because people are telling me you're not real. I don't know, man. You got to let me know. Ride Train, Bobby D, Lizzy, Murphy Hayes. She's shy. We will teach her the penguin. They want to teach you the penguin. Lizzy D don't know nothing about the penguin. She seeing me do it. She can't do it. Lizzy D is not a dancer, man. I'm telling you. You know how she dance? Y'all want me to show you how she dance? You want me to show her, Lizzy? Let me show you how you do.
Stop. That's good.
She don't have that soul, that. She ain't got that rhythm. You know the girls have that rhythm? Lizzy D don't have that rhythm, man. I'm sorry, but I still love it though. She right. Please, let me show you do the penguin. Let me show you how to do the penguin. Watch. Let me show him how to do the funky chicken. Let me show you how to do the funky chicken. She want me to show y'all. All right, I'll tell you about these Lizzy, One Nation Under Groove. Frederick Mason, also the sorry please pieces of crap that would harm or disrespect the good ladies and good gentlemen of the first time of defense, our first responders. Yes, first line of defense. Yeah, people. I told you about the people out here. They threw chlorine bleach in a first frontliner's face. She was coming off work. But why would somebody do that? I don't understand. People are crazy, man. And y'all better watch out because it's going to get crazier. As this COVID continues to rise, people going to act a fool. Another thing that's going to cause people to act a fool is because they locked up in the house. Okay? When you keep people that's used to coming and going, locked up in the house, they act when they get out, or they'll come out and just do some crazy stuff. Okay? You have to be careful. People out there, watch yourself wherever you are. Even if you're in your own house, keep looking out. Every now and then, you don't know how about people act a fool, man. I'm telling you, people go stir crazy and they do stir crazy stuff. Okay, Brian Train Bobby Lee.
Hey, Carter.
Hey Carter, what's up, man? He said, "Cómo está? Okay, Rocco. Okay, Rocco. Okay, Rocco. Okay, Rami. Okay, Rocco. Okay, Rami. Ikaw? Ikaw, Dave?
Kumusta?
Kumusta? He's speaking Versailles, y'all. So, bueno. Frederick Mason, Rod Train, Bobby D. Lisi, One Nation Under Group. Ain't no stopping us, Frederick. He said, Lisa D needs a hit of the prune juice smoothie with the caffeine added.
Yeah, I don't have energy.
Cause she all slow in the drawing this morning. she's slow. She all slow and she be like 2 steps behind. He's like, come on, D. She be like, and she's Ryder Trey Bobby needs D One Nation Under Group. We got Frederick Mason. Everybody's good morning, man. He having a good time laughing up storm. Leroy, what's up, Leroy? Keeping safe in New York City. Hey man, it's bad out there, man.
Yeah,
Leroy.
safe.
Don't go out, Leroy.
It's getting bad.
Don't go out, Leroy, unless you got to go, man. Got to pay your rent. You got to buy food, buy groceries. And even all the landlords supposed to give you like a 30 or 60-day grace period to pay your rent because of this COVID. The reason why they're giving you 30 or 60-day grace period because everybody's supposed to get the what? Stimulus checks, okay? When you get that stimulus check, then you can pay your bill. But man, if your job not requiring you to go to work, do not go out, man. Keep your mask on. If you have to go out, wash your hands. Before you go out, get you some alcohol, rub it over your face, your ears, your nose, and your mouth. And I put it on my head and neck too, all over. That protects you. If the virus come in the ear and hit you, you're gonna die. Gonna die from the alcohol. Okay? Rub yourself down, man. Don't go out there unless you shielded and protected. Ryan Train Bobby D. Murphy Hayes. He said if you can't find a mask and gloves, all you can do is pray and practice social distance. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You can't find a mask.
Or you can make your own mask.
Yeah, that's another option.
You can have a handkerchief, put a rubber band,
You probably want to get 2 or 3 layers of material. They say polyester material is the best, one of the best to get because it's breathable. It allows you to get air, breathe properly, but it still traps particles. So there are a whole lot of instructions online. Just go and look up how to make a surgical mask or how to make a mask, and you'll find some good instructions online. Ryder Train Bobby at least D One Nation Under Group. Who we got? Look at.
Markel.
He said, thanks for the sub, Mr. Hayes. Okay, yeah, mate. I'll tell you, Markel, my people is your people. Your people? I don't know. Is your people my people?
I'm trying to find that out.
Your people, my people. We'll see about that. Ryder Train Bobby Lee D. Marsh. Burfy Hayes says, no problem. Your videos are very informative. Some are entertaining. Yeah, man. And Markel got a lot of it. It's just not veteran stuff, okay? You have a lot of other stuff too. Variety of different topics. But the primary basis is veterans. Roger Train, Bobby D. Lisi, One Nation Under Group. Me, myself, he said, I suffer from asthma, which adds to my anxiety. Hey, man, you got asthma, you have to be very, very extra careful because that's a lung issue. And if the COVID hits that, it's not going to be good for you. So you need to stay in the house as much as possible, get your medication. And so anybody come in your house, you need to say social distance. So look, I talked to you you have a friend come over, have them come over, you unlock the door, but you go in another room. He said, listen here, I can talk to you through this door. How you doing, man? You all right? I ain't seen you in a long time, man. You looking like you lose some weight. You can look at him through the peephole, or if you have a camera set up, you put a camera in that room and you go in the other room and say, okay, how you doing, man? You talk to her like that because you have to protect yourself. You have to do social distancing. You have to take extra precaution, not just the regular, social 6 feet away. You got to be like 20 feet away, okay? Because you have an extra underlying condition and you have to take special precaution. If you live by yourself, that's good. But if you got family members and they coming in and out, you have to take precaution with them. You don't know what they got. They don't even know what they got. Brown Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under. Woo, Eddie Jackson. What's up, Eddie? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh, Eddie Jackson.
So Bobby D, Lisa D, toot. So good to see everyone tonight. Let's keep safe and well. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. Good to see you, Eddie.
See you here.
Brown Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under. Woo. Yeah, this is cooking show, Miss Lisa. This is a cooking show. Yeah, man. I told you, Lisa D. I got a cooking show coming. I'm gonna show you. Remember I talked to you about the tonic, Lisa D? I got it. The next video, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna show you how she prepares it because it's been very helpful to me. I have not had any upper respiratory. I have a lot of allergy and bronchitis and stuff. I haven't had any of that since I've been taking it. I take two teaspoons a day, before on an empty stomach. And I can feel it hit my lungs. It makes my lungs feel, I can start breathing better and stronger. So I know it works. But hey, we're going to show you how she make it. Round Train, Bobby D, Lisa, One Nation. This is not a cooking show. Sorry for the typo. Okay, it'll be a cooking show. We show you that video. Lisa D, if you do the penguin, I think I want you to do the penguin, Lisa D. Come on, Lisa D. He said, if you do the penguin, we will send you some chocolate filled with prunes.
No, thank you.
Chocolate covered prunes. I don't think I want that one, Murphy. You keep that one. Let's do the penguin, Lizzie.
Murphy.
Let's do the penguin, Lizzie. Come on, man.
You do it.
Okay, like this.
Bala
I'm the penguin.
No, Sita.
All right, she want to do the penguin, man. I'm gonna do the penguin. All right, like myself, he said, I live in New York City. Started wearing my mask and gloves weeks ago. These jokers in the government are irresponsible, telling people they don't need to wear masks. They are playing with human life. Yeah, man. I've been telling people since I knew about this virus, wear your doggone mask. You can leave the house. You come back, you okay. Wear your mask wherever you go. And then CDC's like, well, you're taking the mask away from the nurses, and you don't have to wear a mask if you're not sick. And you just wear a mask if you find somebody coughing and you put the mask on. Now, wear your doggone mask, man. Every time you got the house, wear your mask. I don't care what the CDC says. Remember now, understand, the CDC only gives what? Recommendations. Okay? They give recommendations. They don't know for sure because this is new. So you have to take this here, read what they say, and use this here to make your what? Best assessment and best judgment. That's what I do with everything. I just don't go by what CDC says this is. Okay, that's what they say. Let me do on the internet. Do some. Okay, just no. I don't think I'm going with that. I see too many people saying, no. Okay, no. Thank you, CDC. I'm going with this say. Okay, that's what I do with everything. That's how I save my life, man. Doctor trying to tell me, I said, I'm going. Let's go. Let's see. We got out of there. You got to think, man. You don't think right, you're gonna be out of this world playing with somebody. Just because some doctor say I'm a doctor, you're gonna be because they got a degree and all. Bump that. This is my life. This is my life. Okay? I don't care what you say what you want to say. This is my life. I'm in charge. Okay? All right, Train Bobby D, One Nation Under. Frank T. He said, Bobby, wearing a mask will help. Keeps one from touching your hands to your face.
Right.
But a mask does not really totally prevent the virus from getting in your eyes. That is 100% correct, Frank T. It does not prevent you from getting into your eye. You would have to wear a goggle for that. Now, I don't have any goggles, so I have to do the best I can and pray that the Lord will protect my eyes as we go out in this world to do what we got to do, our transaction. That's all we can do. I mean, there's so much precaution that you can take. I don't have goggles. Probably we need to look for some. What do you think? That would be good, wouldn't it be? You think so? What do you think? Would you like to wear some goggles?
All right.
She said, we will be all right. Okay? So we're gonna be all right. Okay. Thank you, Frank. Round train, Bobby D. Me, myself, he said, Frank T, the virus attacks the lungs, and the main entry for the lungs is your mouth and nose, which makes a mask, which makes a mask very helpful. Of course, nothing is unprotected. Yes, that's correct. The mask protects your nose and your mouth. And we found out from another nurse that's been nursing for 45 years that the virus also attacks ear gates, nose, the mouth, eyes, and ears. So what you gonna do? Get some mufflers for the ears too? No, she said, this nurse said, this is what I do. I do what the nurse said. The nurse said, take you some alcohol, put it in your ear gate. Just I get a little Q-tip, right? I put it in the alcohol, little swab, right in my ear gates, and I do round in the outside my
Why
ear.
don't you wear a hat? The bonnet.
Yeah, you can wear a hat to cover your ears too if you want to. But that's what I do. And I put alcohol over my face, my head, my neck, and I go outside, put my mask on. That's it. And then I just trust the Lord after that. Round train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under Arthur Foster. He's at work.
Late.
Came aboard late. Hello, everyone. What's up, Arthur? You on your break now? Okay, you taking a break now. He's at work, y'all. Came in late. We were wondering where you were, man. Like, what's Arthur? What's Arthur? Round train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under Group.
Terry Fleming too. Hello, Lisa D. I hear you in the background.
What are you doing? You don't be jumping like that. We got to go one by one. Arthur Foster. Thanks so much, Arthur.
Thank you.
Bobby D, One Nation
Thank
Under
you, Arthur. That is for prune juice. Rub your head. Massage too.
I need that massage right about now, man. I got a little ache in my head. Need to rub their head again for good luck. Bobby D, thanks so much for the donation, Arthur. Got to do dance.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
So much, Arthur. Appreciate that donation,
Arthur.
man. Thank you so much. You much appreciated. Round train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation Under Group. Michael Coffey. He said, Lizzie, Bobby, I work acute care hospital, skilled nursing hospital. I live in USA, California, southern part. Okay, thanks so much. Round train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation Under Group. Arthur Foster. Frederick, has Lisa D been nice today?
Yeah, I've been quiet.
Arthur Foster, Frederick, has Michael Coffey said, Lisa, I have been in nursing for 18 years. I try to give you the facts from nursing. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, nurse Mike. Been a nurse for 18 years, so he knows what he's talking about. I hear you, man. Round train, Bobby D. Lisi. Murphy Hayes, she's kind of quiet so far.
Yep.
Yeah. He said she gonna be butting it up. Round train, Bobby D. Lisi. One day another group. He's got Frederick Mason. He said, Bobby, you better preach. The truth is welcome. I'll still be here talking smack to Lisa D. The ones that feel everything is cool in USC, they're the problem and they can kick rocks. I hear you, man. People don't understand. This is a very dire and serious time we are in. We have never, in my entire life on this planet Earth, I have never seen a time such as this. Who could have thought that in 2020, the government would be giving money away? Okay, that's what they're doing, right? Stimulus checks, giving money. And if you're unemployed, whoever heard that if you were self-employed, right, and your business not doing good, the government gonna give you a check. I have plenty of businesses. When my business wasn't doing good, you think I could go down to the unemployment and say, "Oh, my business ain't doing good. I get a check." How? So when you see this happening, guys, if you are qualified, and I say if you are qualified with a COVID-19 issue and it affects your business, your ability to do work, go down to the unemployment and say, listen, COVID-19 stopped me from working. Here's my proof. Can you sign me up? Okay, nothing wrong with that, man. That's what you deserve. That's the law. Murphy Hayes, he said, those who kick rocks may end up in a box. Yep. That rhyme too, Murphy. You right about that, man. Frank T said, Bobby D, Miss D, I worked in nursing rehab facility for 12 years. Let's leave it like that. Because I don't want to self-promote. I hear you, man. That's fine. That's all we need. Hey, we just need some basic generality. No, nothing specific. Because you give us specific, somebody out here can come in and reach out and touch you. We don't want all that, okay? Ride train, Bobby, at least deep. Andy, what's up, Andy? How you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a blue moon. What's up? I saw you about 5 or 6 broadcasts ago. And Andy said he was asleep. He was tired. He had just came home and he had to get his rest. I understand, Andy. You got to get your rest. It gets sort of late for you now, Andy. It's like 11:30, man. You better go in bed, man. He said, hi, Lisa.
Hello, Andy.
Good to see you, Andy. Michael Coffey, he said, I work with patients that have catheters, urine bags, IVs, and elderly kids, infants, not fake. I am the medical field. I understand. Hey, I'm just Michael. I'm not accusing you of being fake at all. I just got a couple of emails from somebody telling me. I said, look, man, the man trying to give us good information, and you are giving us some solid information. Keep on doing what you're doing, Mike. Okay, keep on doing. We appreciate you, and I'm praying for you, and also I'm praying for. I'm gonna add Frank T on my list. I didn't know Frank T was in the medical field, but I'll be everybody on YouTube on my channel. You pray for Frank T. You pray for Michael Coffey and the medical team. Oh, I got an update. You can take them off. I got an update, y'all. You remember? Carlton Banks and his fiance Maria Fuentes? Okay, Carlton emailed me last night, I think, and he told me some information. So I want to give you an update on what's going on. Okay, Carlton has been working a lot. He works for the paper company. He works for toilet paper company. Kimberly Clark. That's what he does. So they overwhelmed with work. Everybody hoarding toilet papers. They got to keep putting. Anyway,
they're in demand now.
High demand. So he's been working almost 24/7, and he wanted to let me know that. That's why he hadn't been on a lot of his shows. Also, his mom, Carlton's mom, had a problem with her car. Transmission went out, so you got to get that fixed for her. In addition to that, Carlton's uncle passed away. It's a lot of stuff. Oh. Carlton's uncle, his mother's brother, passed away as well. So we'll be in prayer for Carlton Banks for that. In addition, he talked about Maria Fuentes, his fiance. Everything looks good so far, but he said the next couple of days she's gonna go for the real prognosis on what is happening, so she'll know what to expect in the future, and then he's going to give us another update on that. But he just wanted to give us a quick, brief update on what's happening. Keep praying for them. Keep praying for Maria. She's for those of you that don't know, just looking in right now. Maria has a problem. Maria is fighting cancer of the prostate. Pancreas. Excuse me. Fighting cancer of the pancreas, which is one of the most deadliest cancers that's out there. And so far, we've been as we started praying for her, the cancer is not in the pancreas anymore, which is a blessing. It is now outside of the pancreas. Okay, so they're battling to stop it from spreading from outside the pancreas. And so he's going to give us an update on that on the next time. But I just want you to be aware of what's happening with Carlton and continue to be in prayer. Okay. All right, Andy. He said, "God bless you." But thanks so much, Andy. Appreciate that, man. And we call him Andy because that's how Leafs pronounce his name. He says Andy. She don't say Andy. She said Andy.
We Andy.
Jerry Fleming, he said, "Hello, buddy, Lizzie. Toot, man. I'm aboard and ride the train, baby. Let's go. I gotta get up and go,
Glad
man.
to see you here.
Well, we're not gonna sit down on this thing. We're gonna ride. Michael Coffey, you need Bobby. I work at Kaiser Hospitals, also in Southern Cali. Not giving you again for understand. Hey, Michael, don't come, man. Come on, man. You know me, man. Me and you like that, man. We like that, man. I'm just telling you what somebody told me, man. And don't, hey, I believe you, man. I'm with you, man. Okay, and keep on doing what you're doing, Mike. We need your input. We need your information. I believe you. Okay, all right, let's go. Ryan Train Bobby leads the One Nation under a groove. Murphy, hey, he said some couple are on the verge of divorce from being cooped up together. Yeah, man. Hey, me and Lisa D, man, be like, what you say? I said, I ain't saying nothing. We be talking, you know, like we be sitting down and talking. I be working. She said, what did you say? I said, I ain't saying it. Because I try to stop stuff, man. I said, I
I
ain't saying
bust
nothing.
your head.
She said, I bust your head. I said, look here, you better leave me alone. She said, I bust you. I said, I bust your head to the white man show. And we go back and forth like that. But we keep it fun, you know, we play with each other like that. Right, Trey? I'm serious, man. We be like, I'll be sitting up there doing some work. And she be sitting there doing her work. And she said, what did you say? I said, I ain't saying nothing. I bust your head. I said, I bust your head with the white man show. But we keep it fun because if we don't, we be like, we don't do all that. Ray Mason, he said, when I think of you, I know everything is all right. It's going to be a lovely day. Yeah, when I think of lovely day.
Sing
lovely
it,
day,
Frederick.
lovely
Wait, I
day.
want to see your picture
You don't
here,
have to see his
Frederick.
picture. He said,
Because they
lovely
see
day.
us, then we can't see them. At least picture.
It's okay, man. You ain't got to see everybody's picture.
I want to see my friend.
You know, I can see him right now. I know how he look. Freddie Murphy, hey, he said I tried making one when I put it on. I looked like Klansman. Like I had a whole hood on his head. He tried making a man look like a Klansman, KKK man. Oh, girl, I want that man. Please, don't put that on me, man, please. Roger, Bobby, Terry Fleming, he says, just woke up, look at my phone, and thought I missed you. Nah, man, we still here, man. We riding strong, man. We don't play. You know, hey, we going to be here as long as y'all need us here because we understand that everybody's cooped up in their house, okay? Some of you cannot go outside. So we can't go outside either. So why not be with our people, right? We in this thing together, right? We like that, right? We like that. We in this thing together, man. We like that. We come to the man fields of life. The landmines are like together, man. I'll be like, okay, watch out for that. Watch out for that, man. Watch out for that one. You know, we support each other. And now that the COVID is here, y'all need me and Lisa D even more. Y'all need to see this. People are out there just like you, doing the same thing, trying to make it. We struggling just like you, man. Okay, we ain't up there. We down here with you. You know, we not no rich. We here. We trying to make it just like you, man. And that's all it is. Right, Frank T. He said, if short on bleach, can use alcohol. That's what I use, alcohol. 70% to sanitize your hands and wipe surfaces at home. Perfume also. Okay, I don't know about perfume. Thank you, Frank. He said perfume also helps y'all. If you don't have nothing else, because you know alcohol. We cannot find alcohol in Cebu City. They sold out. So we got enough for us. But you remember Carlton CX 777, he gave us $20 to get some alcohol for the kids. We only got 4 small bottles, and we haven't been able to find any more yet. We're still looking. We're not going to touch that money now until we get the alcohol. We might have to send it back to him. Probably going to get his PayPal number, send it back to him because we couldn't do what he wanted to do. So I'm probably going to call Carlton CX 777. If you're out there listening, send me your PayPal ID, and I'll send you that $20 back because we cannot find the alcohol, man. I want to take your money, okay? Because I know you gave it for a specific purpose. And if I can't do that purpose, I'll send you money back, okay? So send me your PayPal ID. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Leeds D, One Nation Under Groove, Terry Fleming, Governor DeSantis down here in Florida telling churches that they can hold services like God's gonna keep them safe. Stupidly runs rampant down here in the dirty side. Man, I think that's not smart, you know, because God could keep them safe, you know, possibility, but you have to go according to the scientific rules of this virus. The virus, we know when people congregate, they spread the virus. So you have to go according to what the CDC recommends, and they recommend no one. Our church is out. We hadn't had church in about a month now. They stopped that. You cannot congregate in churches out here. You know, this big Catholic nation.
Today should be Palm Sunday.
Yeah, the day is Palm Sunday. And nobody's out there in the churches. Everything's online. They're having Palm Sunday churches services online. And that's what they're telling everybody to do. Go online. You don't have to go. Thank goodness for the internet. You don't have to go to these places. You can if it's safe, but it's not safe now. DeSantis need to get educated. You know, he need to get educated because that's not smart. Ryan Train, Bobby Leeds D, One Nation Under Groove. Who we got? Markel. Markel said, until the USA is on total lockdown, it will continue to spread and move to other states because some people will not listen to reason and follow everything they heard that are opinions and take them as. Yeah. people will do what they want to do, man. But you're right. I agree. There needs to be unity among all of the states, and that comes from the leadership, comes from the top. The leadership to say, okay, every state in this unity. In our United States, we are ordering a mandatory 30-day lockdown. Okay, I don't want nobody coming out the house unless you have to. You said we don't have no money. We're sending you stimulus checks. Do you buy your food, pay your goods? We're sending you stimulus checks. Don't go outside. The only people we want out, the necessary people like the frontliners, people that have to transport, like your truck drivers, they got to transport stuff back and forth for people, food and all that kind of merchandise. The banks, you got to stay open. Mandatory hospitals, stuff like that have to be. Everybody else, I want you down. I want you out. And the president from the top should be the example. Set the example. Set the example. We're not seeing that. When I don't see somebody, you can't tell me to do something and you don't do it. Like, you gonna tell me to do this and you not knowing it? I don't respect that. I have no respect for that. You're gonna lead me by example. I could deal with you, man. But you're gonna not lead me by example. I got no use for you, man. I got no use for you. Lead me by example. You do it, I'm gonna do it. You tell me to do it, let me see you do it first. Lord, pray for the United States of America. Okay? Pray. Right, train Bobby leads the one nation under groove. These are facts. Watch when this is over, Fox News will face many lawsuits because of what they told their viewers about this virus being. Yes. That's the only channel I seen tell people that the virus was a hoax. And now they lie and say they didn't say that. They lied. They ran an ad. We did not tell people it was a hoax. And then they did. That's why I started watching them. I don't watch them that much. I look at them every now and then just to see the lies they tell me. Okay, I can't take it. I turn it right off. But yeah, they told all them lies, and now they're trying to say they didn't say that was a hoax. And you know why they said it was a hoax? Because the man up the top said it was a hoax, and they do everything. They do everything he said. I can't believe it. I never thought a news company that's supposed to be objective or subjective and do everything somebody else said. And then I'm gonna let that go. I could say even more, but I ain't gonna do it. Great, right? Tell you, Bobby, leave the one nation.
I'm scared.
No, I'm not scared. I just don't want to dwell on that because then people say, "Well, you just talking bad all the time about this." No, I talk bad about Democrats too. If the Democrats mess up, I will talk bad about them every time. And I'm about what's right, man. Okay, what is right? I'm not about Democrat or Republican. I'm not. If it's right, it's tight. Okay.
If it is tight, it is right.
She got me, man. She got me. She right about that. If it's right, it's tight. Okay. If it's wrong, it's long. Long gone. I don't deal with, but I call it out. You know, I call wrongness out. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I'm telling you perfectly. I'm gonna call somebody as a Democrat. I'm gonna call him out. Watch. Okay. This guy is a black guy, right? He's from Florida. Remember the guy? He ran for, I can't think of his name. He ran for governor. Remember that? And he lost. And then he got to be a CNN commentator. Okay? All right. A few weeks ago, they found a guy. He was drugged up in a hotel with two of his partners doing drugs. I can't believe that. And a few months ago, last year, he was running for president. He was running for governor of Florida. Black guy. I can't. You hurt me when I saw it. I said, I like the guy. But he was doing drugs, man. They caught him. So they CNN put him down. You know, he done lost his job. I don't know what's wrong with these people, man.
I remember him.
You remember him? Remember the black guy was on the air running for governor of Florida? And he's Democrat. I talk about Democrats. If you're wrong, that was wrong. Okay? You can't do drugs and call yourself to be a leader. What kind of example is that, man? Grow up. See, I talk about black, Republican, Democrat. Hey, I call it out. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Okay? Round train, Bobby D. Lisa D. One nation under Fred Frank T. He said, Bobby Lisa, how soon before you see folks there in the Philippines start getting more desperate and start riding for food, stay safe and simple? Yes, yeah. I just talked to Lisa D about that last night. We had a big talk. We said, Lisa D, it's gonna get bad out here. I told her just like that. I said, we have to stay in our house, keep our doors locked, and we have to be careful. I said, because people are going to be desperate for food. And they're going to start rioting. I said, they're going to start coming around, knocking on people's doors, and they fake you to come, like they heard or something. You come out there and they think on them, push you in the head, get in your house, take everything.
There was in Manila. They would do a riot for food.
Oh, yeah, she said they had one in Manila. They had one in Manila. All right. But the government's sending people money out here, but they're slow at sending. They're supposed to be sending everybody 5,000 to 8,000 pesos per family. And I told Lizzie we'll never see that. I said,
Yeah, that is good. That is for PWD, senior citizens, people, workers that didn't get paid, something like that.
Okay. Well, yeah, we don't need that anyway, but it's slow in getting the money out. They had 2.75 billion pesos that they have allocated to give to the people that are not working. So, Frank, to you on it, man. This is about to get serious, okay? And when you tough, you keep going and you keep vigilant, keep watching out. Vigilant, watching out, and diligent. And that's what we do. I make sure everything's tight. When we go to bed around here, I check all the doors, lock everything 2 or 3 times. And we thank goodness we live in a security environment. There's 24-hour security, guarded security here, every guarded gate. So that part is okay, but I still watch out. Right, train Bobby Lee, One Nation Under Group. Arthur Foster.
Arthur Foster.
It's my coffee. I will hire Freddie Pierce Mason and investigate who is passing harm, who is passing bomb scoop about you. Freddie will investigate
Mason, you got a job.
You got a job, Barry. Get on the case. Find out. I know who told me that, but I was just each trying to find out. I can't. I won't divulge the name. Somebody emailed me that and said, "What is the guy?" I said, "Look, man, I just have to believe what he say. I'm not going to doubt nobody." And so Michael Coffey, don't worry about it, man. You are you legit, and Frank T, you legit, man. Ain't nobody come and do that crazy stuff. Anyway, let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under a Groove.
Perry Mason, get on a report on me after 2 hours.
Terry Fleming, he said the body count in America is going to be high. Yes, it is. It's going to be high, and I'm very hurt about that because we always are the ones, the leaders that would stop this type of stuff and help everybody else. Now we can't stop the stuff in our own house. We can't help nobody else. You know what they were angry about? Somebody sent me this email, and it had an attachment as an article. And the article showed that the administration, when they found out about the virus in Wuhan, they sent thousands and thousands of masks and medicine and all that kind of stuff to China, thinking that we'd never get it. So a lot of the supplies that we need even now, we send it to China. I'm like, go figure. I mean, that's classic mismanagement, right? Mismanagement, misleadership, bad leadership, man. Round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under a Groove, Ferry Mason. He said, you folded it hanky the wrong way, bro. Try to get talking to Murphy. He was talking about Murphy. He tried to do a master king like a Klansman hood. All the false. I wonder what is the real body count in China. Hey, man. The real body count in China is probably twice as much as the American body count right now. That's how bad them people lie over there. And for the likes of me, I don't know why we want to be their friend. You're not my friend. You're a communist country. You are not my friend. You're a communist country. You don't believe in the things we believe in. And why should I be your buddy? Okay? When you get to believe in some of the things I believe, you might be buddy, but not until then. And we're going to be friends with North Korea? Come on, man. Everybody. North Korea been playing us like a fool, like a puppet on a string. Yeah, puppet on a string. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under a Groove. He said, I tried to get full coverage, bro. I hear you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Gillum. Yeah, that's it. Ron Gillum. He was caught about 10 blocks up the street from me. Yeah, man. Ron Gillum. You remember Ron Gillum, y'all? Ran for governor of Florida. Ran for governor. And he's doing drugs. I can't believe. Now, you listen to me now. Listen. Do you think he just started doing drugs all of a sudden? When people do drugs, they have a history. Normally, they have a history. And he was caught with his buddies. So when you with your buddies got a history, you got a history. He been doing that. He just got caught. in a hotel. He got caught. Ron, you are better than that, man. I like you, Ron, but don't do drugs. Okay? Get you a cup of tea. This right here. Ron, you see this right here? Coffee. Get you some coffee, Ron. You don't need the drugs, okay? Get you some coffee with some caffeine in, like I do.
Bob.
Frederick Mason, around trained Bobby Lee, One Nation Under. Groove. What's up, Frederick? He's talking to other folks. He's a paramason. Will clear it up and or shut them down. No more bum info on the love train. Right, let's go in. I hear you, Frederick.
That's your job.
Other folks, Bobby, you take a trip to China and give us a real body count. Kick some heads and take some names. I have confidence. I have no confidence. I have confidence in you. Hey man, if I go to China, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what's gonna happen if I go to China. Look at it. If I go to China, I'm gonna leave Lisa D here because they might try to attack her to get to me. See, so I'm gonna go by myself. I have a meet with Jinping. I'm saying, look at Mr. Jinping, come on out here, man. Let me tell you something. I said, Jinping, what's wrong with you, man? I said, why are you lying?
Stop.
What's the Jinping? Stop lying, Jinping. I said, we need the real body count, Jinping. You're lying to the people. You're lying to your own people. You're lying to the American. You're lying to Jinping. Straighten this thing out, man. I mean, I'll talk to him like a man. I said, let mano y mano, Jinping. Me and you. Just me and you. These don't like me talking like that, y'all. She said, stop. Okay. Riding train, Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation Under Group. Michael Cowface, the leading Bobby D. Hi. Bats carry 11 different diseases. It's and mitochondria damage to our DNA cells. Ebola, SARS, MERS, all come from bats to human beings. This is killing us from MERS, Mike. Yeah, Mike. It's so many diseases that the wild exotic animals have, and I read an article last night. Believe it or not, guys, they opened up some of the wet markets back in Wuhan. I could not believe my eyes. I could not believe my eyes.
You can't believe your eyes, but you can believe your mind.
I had to get some drink. Yeah, they open up the wet markets in Wuhan. That's the epicenter of the problem, and it's the problem back people. That means, what does that say? That means that the people have not stopped eating that nasty meat. Wild exotic animal. That means that it could possibly have another outbreak. What is wrong with these people? Somebody pray. Y'all need to pray, man.
People are people.
Yeah, but they eating that bad stuff again, man. And next thing you know, it's another infectious disease out here. Come on now. And I'm just hoping that the USA and the world in general will learn from this pandemic, and that we cannot trust China to tell us the truth, and we have to be prepared. And when we have before we have another pandemic, y'all, you need to pray that we have a group in place, which was disbanded when the pandemic came, to protect us and to look out for these type of things. Yeah, you heard me right. They disbanded the group that was designed to prevent this from happening into the USA. Was disbanded. They fired them. Okay, and they got rid of them. Go figure. Now look where we at. Right train, Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation Under Group. He said families here get between 50 and 120 USD in 2 months to skip rent, but that's not enough and will create more debt for people who are already struggling very bad situation. Yes, that's exactly right, Markel. It's not enough. And it's the same thing with the stimulus checks for the United States. It's not enough. You're going to give me $1,200 for me and $1,200 for my wife if I'm married, and $500 for my kids under 16. How long do you think that's going to last? And you tell me to shut down for 30 days. That I'm backed up on my rent for 30 days plus, and then it's going to be more bills. That's not going to last that long, man. I got to buy food. I got to pay for this, pay for that. I got to pay for my cable TV, right? My cell phone. I got bills, man. So it's not enough for the USA. That stimulus check is good now. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I applaud the USA for giving a stimulus check. It's good. I've never seen this in my life, that the United States would help its people like this. I want to cry because I've never seen it, man. But at the same point, they're going to have to come back and do another stimulus package because it's not enough. Okay. And the same thing with where Markel is in Colombia. That's not enough. That's not enough. The people need more than that. But they'll probably have to come back and do another stimulus package for the people in Colombia. And the same thing here in the Philippines. They're giving the people 5,000 to 8,000 pesos. That's about 5,000 pesos, about 120, 120, 130 bucks. 8,000 pesos, about 200 bucks. Okay. That's not enough, man. That's not enough. And so all of these companies, that's just their initial, probably their initial package. As they go on, they're going to see it's not enough, and they'll have to come back and do more legislation. Right, Train Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation Under Group, Frederick Mason. He said, exactly, Bobby D. They're in the wrong too, and been in the wrong. They claim to be for the people, and things still very slow to get better. Nothing but liars and thieves, just like this other side. All right, man. I'll tell you, man, you can't trust nobody. You have to look out for yourself. You think the government gonna take care of you? They're gonna give you a little bit of it, a little bit of that. That's it. You on your own. You have to look out for you and yours. Okay? Government is not your friend. They're a friend of me. Right? One Nation Under KB. What's up, KB? He said the governor of Florida said that golf is essential business. I'm shaking my head. He said, you know what kind of privilege that is? Hey, yeah, you know what it is. You know that's that. You know that privilege. You know what I mean? Hey, man, golf is not essential. And I don't, hey, if you want to know the truth about it, man, we got a guy up in the United States in administration. This guy he been in office on 4 years, right? He done golf more than Obama golfed in 8 years. And then before he got elected, he dogged out Obama about golf. He take a golf weekend every time I turn around. I'm not going to do that when I get in office. I'm going to be working. When people were dying from COVID, the first people died from COVID, he was on a golf course. Go figure, man. Rider Train Bobby D. Lisa One Nation Under Murphy. Hey, he said there was a video about the body count in China. They have millions of cell phone users missing and unaccounted for. Yeah, there is a lot of people missing in China. There's and one of my broadcasts a few days ago, somebody said I think Dr. Michael Coffey, he said one of the leading doctors that started informing the people about the virus, that lady's Dr. Wei Lin, she's missing as well. And truth be told, they miss him, but somebody China got them locked up somewhere. I bet you never know. Ron Train Bobby T. He said Terry Fleming said leave Jinping alone, Bobby. They don't play nice, man. I'm sorry, Jinping, if you're listening, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean that. Okay, please, Jinping. I was just playing, man. Right, Train Bobby Murphy Hayes. He said that nasty meat is addiction to them. Yeah, they love it, man. Ghost, Ghost on the channel, man. He said the reason why they like that meat, he said it's an aphrodisiac. They think it's going to give them like power when they do the wild thing, that kind of thing. And it's also they think it gives them more life, long life. So that's why they do it. And they like the taste too. I don't know what it is, man. I can't do it. Ron Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Group, Frederick Mason. He said Terry Fleming. I thought a boy was a straight shooter, but now he's looking a little crooked and possibly sweet too. Who is that? I thought old boy, who old boy? Who is that? He thought he was a straight shooter. Now he's looking all crooked and possibly sweet too. Okay, he got some sugar in him. Okay, Ron Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under. Group. We got Terry Fleming. Wow, I just can't believe old boy beat Philip Levine out to run up for mayor. Frederick. Okay, they're talking about some local stuff. I don't know about. Okay. Frank T. Wuhan was a bioweapon research facility. Now there's talk of whispers of the lab bioweapon got out into public by accident. Okay, Frank, let me just talk about that for 1 second. Okay. There's a rumor that they have some biolabs in Wuhan, no doubt about it. That is fact. That is a fact. I think it's 3 of them. Okay. The rumor was that that got out of the bio lab, and some people say that it not just wasn't gotten out by accident, that it was put out. Okay, and now see people are saying to verify what you said that it was put out was because of the fact that now they open up the Wuhan markets back up. So they said if they open up the Wuhan markets wet markets back up, that's proof positive that it didn't come from the wet markets. It came from the lab. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing, man. I'm hearing a lot of rumors, but you cannot. I don't have anything to substantiate that information. Those are just purely rumors. Okay. Right, Trey, Bob D. Lizzie, One Nation Under Group, Terry Fleming. It just goes to show can't hardly trust none of these people trying to get in office. Is downright crazy. Yeah, you have to be smart. You have to be cognizant and understand that anybody that runs for office is going to say what they need to say to impress you, to what you want to hear them say to impress you. And you have to know that from the beginning and look beyond that and look at their character. Okay. That's the one thing that tells you about anybody that's running for office. Look at their character and look at the actions that they've done in the past. That's all you can do. Look at their character. Does their character line up with the things you believe in? Okay. And then look at the actions since they've been living. What has he done since he was graduated high school? What has he done in college? What has he done as an adult? Did he own a business? How did he treat his employees? Those are the things that you need to look at and to determine, is this kind of person line up with your belief in life and line up with your philosophy in life about things? Then you make a decision. And it does not have anything to do with whether they're a Republican or whether they're a Democrat. It has to do with what their belief system is and what their character and moral value and fiber is. Okay. And then, you're a Republican. Sometimes some Republicans vote Democrats. Sometimes some Democrats vote Republican because they do, like I just said, they line up the person with their values and moral character and see if it's lining up with them. Right. Train Bobby D and Lisa D, One Nation Under Group. Terry Fleming talking about Gillum. Okay. Oh, you talking about Gillum? Okay, I got you, man. I didn't know. Right. Train Bobby D, Lisa D, Terry Fleming. Yes, sir. Mr. Terry Fleming. Yes, sir. All right. Murphy Hayes, yeah, we all know that's a lie because now it's killing them and now they're dead and impotent. Yeah, man, I tell you, man, the evidence sometimes it can get to you. Murphy Hayes, okay, that's it. I think that's it, Lisa D. That's it, Lisa D. All right, y'all, we got to go. Ryan Train with Bobby D. Lisa, we're going to do our closing comment. And then we out, man. We out. Did you get my closing comments ready? Here we are. That's it. All right. Big shout out to all who gave. Thank you so much. You are much appreciated. Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. For those of you still present, please hit the like button right now. Okay? Let's do that for me. Philippines Connection, our Facebook fan page. Like the page when you can. If you're looking at the recording on the replay, let the advertisement play. We get a little change in the chain. Email me if you have questions or comments. Android app on the Play Store, Google Play Store, is called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. You can download it free of charge at any time. If you have veterans information or need veteran information or concerns, contact Markel at Markel's TV or show on YouTube, or you can contact that 1-800 number and they will help you out. Okay. I think we have one more comment and we out, right? Okay, I got that one. Arthur Foster, he said, Frederick and Terry, let's send China a prune juice bio cocktail.
Yeah, that might be help for the virus.
He said, with no toilet paper to use. They're going to be running and nothing to wipe. Oh, I don't want to be part of that scene. I do not want to be a part of that scene whatsoever. Keep that. All right, we're going to do our closing clip, so we out, man. Where's that? Right there.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
That is like a ball. Like a ball.
How's it supposed to go?
Like a ball.
Like a ball? Like a bow?
No, like a ball.
A ball. First I go like this.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Mommy always do that.
I know, but can I try?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that how it's supposed to look? Okay.
All right, guys, this is Bobby D
And Lisa D.
saying take care
God bless.
and peace.